Yep.
All right, let's make sure we are who we are everywhere.
Double crack.
Double crack right in the sack.
This doesn't sound good.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
YouTube messed up.
Did it?
Your most recent video of I Stole an Inkwell has the thumbnail for another video on top of it.
Oh, yeah. I find that sometimes when I'm clicking around on YouTube, I'll click to a new video, and it'll have all the information from the last video I was watching, like all the comments and everything will be on from the last video.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yo, Colton.
Colton, I was calling for you last night, but you abandoned me in my time of need. I wanted to ask if you recognized the girl in the game.
Girl in the game.
But you were gone. I kept yelling, Colton!
Help me!
You. Colton!
Colton!
Colton, where are you?
Manly woman lover? MWL?
Yeah, that's what Pixacat said.
Oh.
Anyways, go to my Instagram, Colton, and look at the pictures I put on there. I think you're following my Instagram. And tell me if you recognize that girl. Ow.
1 hour of samurai meditation.
Samurai meditation? What is it, just committing seppuku for an hour?
Maybe? I don't know. So, let's get through this ad.
You mute my phone.
The sound of the Japanese flute touches the soul.
Oh, it's like where you got some Yanni going on or something. Does it have the little water thing going? Thunk, thunk? No,
No, they fucked up.
Jeez Louise. Don't you know you need the little water clock or whatever the fuck that thing is called?
Yeah, the bamboo water catcher thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most relaxing sound in the world.
Exactly.
And some cicadas in the background.
Yeah. And you can hear the sounds of the sakura flowers falling.
Yes.
Absolutely. Anyways. Helix. Manly woman lover.
No, what the hell is up with this?
Mosh.
There's like crickets, but then there's birds.
Oh, yeah.
And there's beats. I'm like, this is not. No, the inaccuracy of the timeline of this audio clip is not doing it for me.
Not too good. The most relaxing sound in the world is Miles. What are you LMAOing now?
They light up.
One of the mosh. What's going on, dude?
Is that Miles? Did I do it right?
I think that is
am I just a boomer?
My grandma called me the N-word. Happy zombie weekend. 9 arsons. Welcome in.
9 arsons. Oh my god.
Zombie Jesus did bless me.
2 views in the last 24 hours? Oh,
Of?
first 3 hours, 2 views. That's amazing.
Of?
Are we not live on YouTube right now? Oh, we are.
Colton, did you look at the picture on my Instagram? Colton!
Did you look at the picture on the Instagram? I'm just getting that song in my head.
Which California Dreamin'?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Did you recognize her or what? This pitch bend for the snares sucks, dude.
Why are you pitch bending your snares?
Google. Just tweak the Johnson rod. Easy.
Yes. You gotta tweak the P-RAM. That's what we used to say in high school.
I need pitch bend for the drop, and the one that included on here sucks. Pitch bend the old theremin. I'm still waiting. I don't. She was the woman in Men.
The Women and Men.
Yeah, she was the woman in Men.
What is wrong with this kick stream right now?
Everything. P-RAM. How much is a theremin? I don't know.
Much.
Probably too much.
Probably a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, they're actually not that bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, you can get one from Moog for $531.
Well, not bad is relative. to Helix's. That's
Tiny.
very bad.
Yeah, hit the like.
Are you
button.
taking up a new instrument? I've been just telling Helix that he has to put theremin in his music forever.
I mean, if you want like an OG wood
Theremin?
theremin, they're like $1,000.
Yeah. Sounds cheap compared to other instruments. Well, I mean, Curb wants me to use a theremin, but there's no plug-in for it.
There's a plug-in for the theremin.
Tiny.
I think you were hitting the like button, Tiny. I've also hit the like button. Oh, yes, like buttons.
So like it up. Was there? I couldn't find any. How was everybody's weekend of Jesus?
Jesus weekend. Whoa, what? Did Roland remake the TB303?
Maybe. I don't know what that is.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's just like a mini TB303.
Even flow. Thoughts arrive like butterflies. Like Jesus, I did nothing for 3 days. Hell yeah, bro.
Even flow like Jesus, I did nothing for 3 days.
Oh, I don't know that version. Remix. Remix.
All right, your TB303 going for 5,500 used.
Nice.
Of course, it's used because you can't get a new one.
Because you want to emulate that sound.
You gotta
Of
get
what?
the TB303 sound.
What?
It's classic bass line.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remix.
There was some dude in town. He had 2
Wow. Why?
because you gotta have 2
Why?
more bass sounds, more bass line. You want to double up your bass line?
Double up.
They're
Oh,
so
oh.
old that they don't have all the bells and whistles that modern machines have. So you can only run like one line.
Is this the equivalent of someone saying like, I just like vinyl because of the warmer tones?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
That's what I thought. I'm already doing a remix. What are you remixing?
Did I post that picture of Richie Houghton in the Discord where he's got 2 of the TB303s as well? I might have. I don't know.
The mix. Yep.
In the mix.
What's the weather like everywhere? It's pretty nice here. Sun's out. Temperature's okay.
Skies aren't gray.
Edge Runner song. Let me find it.
Skies aren't gray.
No. And all the leaves are not brown.
No, it's literally springtime.
Yep. He's going to name the Cyberpunk Edge Runner song. It's called I Really Want to Stay at Your House.
Oh, the I Feel Love by Donna Summers. You know that song?
Probably.
The bass line for that is done by on the TB303.
Okay. I'm sure I know it. Oh, hell yeah. Mosh is a big Edge Runners fan. You sharing it with everybody?
Yeah, the stupid way.
Yeah.
The absolute stupid way. I could just do.
How that song was in the game for 3 years and nobody gave a shit. Was it one of the songs that are like played if you turn on streamer mode?
What I Feel Loved by Donna Summers?
No, the Edge Runners song. And then Edge Runners using the most pivotal moment. Now it's like the Edge Runners song. Yeah. Ow, my finger.
Oh, why is this one yellow? Oh, it's oh
Yellow.
the TD3 is very it's of similar sized. That one website called it a handheld. I'm like, that ain't a fucking handheld, boy.
Got big hands.
Huge hands. Just absolutely massive hands.
I'll post what I have on the Discord so you can get an idea.
What is wrong with this kick? Oh, weird.
Is it kicking up now? Kicking it old school?
I don't know. It like went for 2 minutes and that was it.
And then it was like, nah.
And then it was like, and then Restream's like, nah, so this shit ain't working. Which is weird because it should be working. Oh yeah, weird. It just dropped kick.
Kick sucks.
Maybe it didn't like the 20,000 bits per second we're throwing at it.
Why would it be so high?
That's what it automatically put.
What, from XSplit or whatever?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like 6,000? Like, Twitch doesn't even take it over 6K.
I know. I think we're streaming 20,000 out of XSplit. And then Restream is baking it down to 6,000 for the other two.
That's crazy.
And then on Facebook and
why
YouTube,
is it
it's
so
at 20,000.
high?
So we can get that sweet 1080p.
But
with all the action that's going on, you know?
Oh my god.
It's working.
I only do 6,000 on my streams.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can do for TikTok. Or main Twitch.
But I do Kick and YouTube as well.
I mean, you could go that high, and I think Restream bakes it down to 6,000. Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know.
What's the point if they're baking it down or I'm doing it on my end?
Well, because now you're 20,000 to YouTube, but 6,000 to Twitch.
Yeah, okay, I guess so.
I mean, MP3 is an okay format.
MP3 is not the standard on everything.
What other format are you trying to use?
Flocka.
Waka Flocka?
No, FLAC. What's the one that Apple uses for the iPhone?
OGG? I don't know.
I think it's FLAC.
FLACs are good. FLAC's like lossless audio.
Yeah. It's lossy. I like the richer tone than an MP3.
I'd get mad at people back in the day when I was downloading songs.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't want 64 kilobytes.
Well, you download like a 128, but letting that because that was standard back then. But man, did they ever sound terrible? It's like all the hi-hats were like,
yeah. But you don't need like 256 is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you need.
320 is even better.
And so's 20,000.
Yep. Sure is.
Wavy? That's
Wavy
so
boys.
Compressed though, dude.
I mean, that's what I'm recording this podcast in, is Wavy boy.
Yeah. It's like, it's lossy, right?
Yeah.
Apple sucks sometimes. That's why the federal government is suing them.
Yes.
And it's not sometimes, it's all the times.
Yeah, literally all the times.
But that's every company, really.
Yep.
Every big company, I guess.
Here's an iPad.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with this iPad.
Except that it's old.
Works really well. It's still fast.
It's old, though.
Except Apple was like, yeah, we're not going to support it anymore. So
yeah,
I literally can't do anything on it. I can't watch YouTube. Can't do anything.
Well,
I can't even pull up the Twitch chat.
Yeah, that's why it needs to be allowed to be jailbroken.
Yes. I don't understand. It's still fast. Everything still works just fine on it. I mean, I think it's like a 4th gen, so the screen isn't like super quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do anything on it.
Yeah.
It's like there's no support for the apps.
Oh, I know how to fix that though. Buy a new one.
That's what Apple wants you to do.
Steve Jobs said. No, wait, what's his name? Tim Apple?
Tim
cooks the apple. Flack master race. Walk a flack of flame.
Oh.
Bath salts, baby.
Yeah, the battery life on these things, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I only have ever owned iPod, or that's it from Apple. I never bought anything else. I had an iPod Nano and my iPod Classic, and I lost that, which sucks because it was fucking dope. Oh, and I had an iPod Touch as well. I didn't want an iPhone, so I got an iPod Touch. More or less just to play the Mass Effect iPhone game. Because you could play it on an iPod Touch. And I was like, I need an iPod too. Fuck Wavi, who needs the file to be bigger for silence? Dumb. That's what we're waving it up right now, dude.
Yep, waving it up, lossless.
Wavi. You
gotta have a raw audio file.
Yeah, we only raw dog around here, dude.
Oh yeah, 100% raw dogging.
So much raw dogging.
So much raw dogging. Or maybe I'll post somewhere.
I already did.
I'll post somewhere else.
Do it.
I'ma do it.
Got so many friend requests from that Streamers Evolve Discord.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, no, block all those.
Yeah.
Those aren't real people.
Flock can also be considered lossless, but like 2/3 the file size on average. Waka Flocka Flame.
I have friend requests turned off on Streamers Evolve Discord.
Yeah. I haven't even posted there. I don't know how they find me.
They go down the list and hit everybody.
Yeah. And then I get the stupid Discord sticker wave. delete.
Yeah.
Bunch of wiener poos.
You can actually report them to a mod and they will ban them.
Oh, really? That's too much work. I don't fucking care. Someone else can take care of it. So I have to go into their Discord, report them to the Streamers Evolved mod. Nah. Too much work.
Too much work. There's a lot of work involved. Oh.
Yep.
Brain just advanced to level 21.
Brain did?
Brain.
Oh. I haven't looked at my level in a while.
How do I get the rank list? /
Isn't it still second place? The Helixes? That's baloney. It's all the meme spam. Holy.
He's catching up though. Helix's is level 34. I'm level 49.
What is this button?
Let's go down and see who has never posted. Killikapowski, 2 posts.
Killikapowski.
Old Big D, 1 post.
Oh, man. I thought of him in a long time.
Nacho, 2 posts.
What is the Big D up to?
He's just, they were gaming some Pal World, him and Kierlam.
Oh, my God. I disappeared from the internet.
Yeah. And Jexy, 2 posts.
Oh, Jexy. Does he still stream?
He went live like not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
But he wasn't, he was just listening to something online for whatever reason.
Yeah, he stopped gaming and was DJing or something like that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because he was the one that did the World of Warcraft stuff, right?
Yeah. With his sweet Windows 98.
Yeah.
Or Windows 3, or whatever it was.
Yeah. Clippy.
Yeah. That was good.
Oh my God. And then there's, who else is from back in the day? What was, oh God, what was his name? He started dressing like an e-girl? Asian dude?
Oh, Jackie.
Oh yeah, Jackie.
Jackie 339. He's playing the finals right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not streaming, though.
No, he stopped. I talked to him not too long ago. Just a little bit. He's doing all right, as far as I know.
That's cool.
And then there's Sidewinder.
Sidewinder.
He started streaming again. I was in his thing. I was like, dude, amazing.
He's back in it.
He's back in it. Listening to some anti-Russian podcast. It was good.
Nice. I think I fixed the audio issues. The audio was in the music channel. I'll check it out later. It was all distorted. Oh, it's like what was that Chipmunks thing that did I send it to you? What, Sludge? It was Sludge.
Oh yeah. No, there was a lot of stuff learned. Listen to that for a long while.
Sludge.
Yeah, because I was listening to it on stream.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was like, man, they just slowed down the acapella, time stretched it out, and then sped it back up again to make it chipmunky. And it's just the actual singers just singing.
Yeah. It's a good one. Classic Chipmunk Sludge.
Yep. Why does this say we're actually live on Kick right now? We're not. It's literally not doing anything on Kick. TwitchCon Europe. Tickets on sale now.
TwitchCon Europe, eh? Not going.
No?
No.
That's too bad.
I don't want to go to Europe. Well, I do want to go to Europe, but not for TwitchCon.
But you could meet all the good European peoples.
Do I know anybody from Europe besides Otakaro and Eternal Cum? Who have I met on Twitch besides those two?
Hood?
Oh yeah, right. I forget about that. Oh, AKA plays Minecraft. She's British, I believe.
We'll just show up in the Netherlands. That's where he is.
Who?
Hood.
I don't know where he is actually. No, it's Sweden because that's where Otakaro and Eternal Cum are.
Yeah. We'll just show up there.
Go to Sweden.
Just do a on
pretend to be Swedish
podcast.
chef. Be the Swedish chef. Morky dorky morky.
Is that racist?
No. Maybe if you did it. You'd be half racist.
I'd be half racist. Do Swedish people find the Swedish chef offensive?
I don't know if they even know what it is. So probably not. Eternal Cum, huh? Yeah. Proper doggos.
Yeah.
On Twitch, but Eternal Cum on YouTube. That's not even how Swedish sounds like, though. I don't think so. Eternal Cum. Yeah.
Is the Swedish chef from the Muppets offensive? Technically, yes.
Oh, okay. Technically, we're all about technicalities here.
Imagine if they made a Chinese chef who went ching chong ping pong.
You just have to go watch a Dr. Disrespect stream to hear that. Or a DSP stream. Those are the only thing those two guys have in common is their Chinese racism.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey Swedes, ignorant American here. Do you find the Swedish chef from the Muppets as funny as we do? Frig top comment. Funny? I'm not sure what you mean. He's a great respected chef.
Yeah. What are you talking
not
about?
sure if I misunderstood something. In Sweden, the Swedish chef is a respectable man. We've got to learn how to cook, not to laugh.
In the Swedish chef, he's probably translated, and he just talks like, "Howdy, partner. I'm here to cook some burgers."
It doesn't sound like anyone's really that offended by him.
No, I wouldn't think so. Dr. Disrespect getting pissed off is my favorite thing. I like it when he's playing with a random and then they'll recognize him and then they'll start yelling at him. There's a great clip of this guy being like, "Oh my god, it's a 2-time!" And he's just like, "What? What?" He's like, "Oh my god, you're the greatest streamer of all time." He's like, "Mom, get in here, take a picture." The Dr. Disrespect starts yelling, "Mom, yeah, get Mom in there."
Oh, I can hear us.
Really?
Why can I hear us?
I don't know.
Where's the stream coming through? Oh, it's on Twitch.
Oh, classic Twitch.
Yeah. The PGL, Counter-Strike 2.
PGL, Pro Gamer League?
Pro Gamer League.
Progeria League? What's progeria? Is that hair loss?
I don't know. Progeria.
Yeah.
Also known as Hutchinson-Gilford syndrome.
Okay.
Extremely rare progressive genetic disorder. Causes children to age rapidly.
Oh, progeria. Yeah, okay. Dude's tall as frig. Yeah, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah. Still, the stream when he gets kicked out of or he gets banned from Twitch is still one of the craziest streams I ever saw.
Yeah.
Just the way he acts is just so bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
OMC from New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's another New Zealand thing I know. It's the only song I know from OMC is How Bizarre.
How bizarre.
Yeah. Name another Australian artist. Go.
Oh, I don't know.
Mount Eden. Is
No.
that not his name? It was like the first dubstep music I ever heard.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mount Eden, I think his name was. Is there another or a New Zealandish artist that we can think of?
Dub FX.
Dub FX. He might be New Zealand. What was the Mount Eden song that I knew?
Ain't talking about dub.
Is that not his name?
He's Australian.
Who, Mount Eden?
No, Dub FX.
Oh.
The official website of
This
Dub
has
FX.
got to be the song.
Dubfx.com.
We're going to hear it right now.
We didn't hear it. Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not it. What's his number one listing on there?
Oh, Lord?
Oh, Lord is from New Zealand?
Lord's from New Zealand.
Oh. Okay.
I don't recognize any of these names.
Say some of them, I might.
Dimmer.
Oh, what was the name of that rapper? Wasn't he from New Zealand?
The Chills?
I
The
don't
Queen?
No, no.
The
no.
Enemy?
What was that guy's name? Savage or something like that?
Savage?
Yeah, I heard him at your house downtown for the first time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, is that him?
Shake that ass now, move it like a gypsy.
Is he not from New Zealand or something?
I don't know. Savage Swing. How do I find out more about Savage?
Martin Garrix and D&B is a combo I wouldn't have never expected. I'm still surprised he played D&B at Ultra.
Why wouldn't he play D&B at Ultra? Oh yeah, Savage is from New Zealand.
Ah, there you go.
He's born in South Auckland.
Nice. Crazy. And Peter Jackson.
Savage had three albums.
Oh, yeah.
2005, 2008, 2012.
Oh, yeah. Pretty crazy.
And then he was he was on the Slaughterhouse EP with Crank Dat featuring Savage, Move Back in 2003.
Oh.
Or 2023 rather.
Oh my. Crank that, Soldier Boy. Superman that hoe, etc., etc. Excuse me.
You know the drill.
Yep.
All right, how do we listen to this? Crank Dat Move Back.
I don't know.
I guess we go to YouTube probably.
Maybe.
This is going to be awful.
Why?
Crank Dat Move Back? Oh, because it's just like the most chainsaw-y dubstep bullshit ever. Oh, it's on Monster Cat.
Oh.
What? Who? This ad for Kick is like, who doesn't love making money at what they love?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a creator on Kick. Cool. Who are you?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's just Joe, any streamer. You're supposed to put yourself in the ad. I don't like Crank That's dubstep beside his Hollow remix. I don't know any Crank That. Do people still make dubstep?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's about to drop.
It's building up.
That's enough of that.
Okay.
It is chainsaw dubstep to the nth degree.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I ever bought dubstep was Knife Party.
And they're barely dubstep.
Well, they got out of it.
They
I
did
think,
get out of it.
Because I think the last album was called Abandoned Ship or something like that. For that style. The movies aren't using it as much, so it's dying in the mainstream. Yeah, but you know what's evergreen in movies? Dragula by Rob Zombie.
Hell
so
yeah.
Don't worry about Rob Zombie. Or not even in movies, video games, advertising. I don't understand how Dragula became like such a song.
Here, just if you want the essence of Crank That,
Mm-hmm.
just where are you? Just listen to that.
Did you send it to me or something?
Yeah, on Discord.
I think Skrillex does house music now. Doesn't he?
This is Crank That's music making process.
From dubstep to house. Oh, there's a short here.
There's a short there.
Crank That Pepper Spray remix. I'll watch that later. From dubstep to house. I don't know what any of these genres mean.
You know what dubstep is?
Well,
house is the progenitor of all electronic
I know
music.
dubstep. So like house is like Mastercraft. No,
Yeah.
wait. Is that the name?
Kraftwerk?
Kraftwerk? That's what I meant.
But also
Mastercraft.
Mastercraft.
Something else.
But also Mastercraft. Yeah, yeah. House is the progenitor of all electronic
We
music.
are the robots. Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Standard 4 on the floor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What else? I don't know.
Yeah?
What's drum and bass?
Drum and bass
Yeah.
is drums with bass
Okay.
in a breakbeat style, but at 172 beats per minute.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be able to tell if I heard one. I couldn't be like, that's drum and bass.
You could.
Really?
If I told you what one drum and bass song was, you'd be like, okay, I got it now.
What's Sandstorm?
Sandstorm is trance,
Oh,
which is the derivative of house.
Okay. Very good. And what is Technotronic?
Technotronic?
Just dance music.
It's
It's just dance.
oh, it's not hyper techno,
Oh,
but
their
I
name
think
is
it might just be dance.
Technotronic.
I know.
Just different forms of house, drum and bass, and jungle stand out a lot of the styles and progressive like I do. That's a song name.
So hyper techno is what 2 Unlimited is.
Technotronic is not a song. Well, I guess maybe they did a song, but that's the band.
Yeah,
This beat is Technotronic.
it might be considered hyper techno.
There's a lot of singing though.
Yes,
So-
I mean 2 Unlimited's all hyper techno.
Oh yeah. 2 Unlimited. No. There's no limit. Who wrote those lyrics? Did they win a Grammy for lyric writing or something?
Probably.
That's crazy. What about Utah Saints?
Utah Saints?
Yeah.
It's classic electronic.
Something Good? I love Something Good.
Got that on vinyl.
I had the CD single, but I don't anymore. There's a song called Technotronic. Yeah. But there's a band by Nicky Romero.
Nicky Romero.
I love Technotronic.
I should have the OG 2 Unlimited CD in my closet over there.
Shit. The rapper in Technotronic is called, her name is Yeah Kid K.
Oh.
I had the cassette back in the day. So good.
Now everything back like that would just be called a jock jam.
A jock jam?
Yeah.
Okay, because they play it at the football game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, like,
anything,
Cotton Eye Joe's
Cotton Eye
jock
Joe is a
jam?
jock jam.
Oh, shit. That's crazy. Sandstorm? Jock jam. Nice.
Any of those are now jock jams.
Nice. That's cool. I like that.
You like a good jock jam?
I mean, when I'm at the hockey game and a jock jam comes on, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Cotton Eye Joe comes on.
Yeah.
You just stomping your feet, clapping your hands.
Neil Diamond comes on, jock jam. I was at my little cousin's hockey game. One of the parents was in charge of the music, and she basically copied the Blazers playlist. Oh, jeez Louise. So it was like, taking care of business every day. Taking care of business. Asked her, who's this music for? The kids never heard these songs before. It's for her, obviously.
But they're jock jams. They grew up listening to them,
except in
at the
ring.
hockey game.
She played some Hinder too.
I think there's CD compilations that are just jock jams.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Jock Jams Volume 1.
Taking Care of Business, and then Sweet Caroline.
Oh my God, this was released in 95.
Cotton Eye Joe, yep. Where did he come from? Where did he go?
2 Unlimited, get ready for this.
Yep.
Tag Team Whoomp.
Oh, whoop, there it is.
Black Box, Strike It Up.
Oh, Black Box. Oh my God. That's insane.
69 Boys, Tootsie Roll, don't know that one.
Oh, the Tootsie Roll, yeah.
K7, Come Baby Come.
What about
That one. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock.
Oh my
It Takes
God.
Two.
I know that song.
That's such a good song.
I know all the words to that song.
CNC Music Factory, Gonna Make You Sweat.
Gonna make you sweat till you bleed.
Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray.
Oh, Naughty by Nature. Hip Hop Hooray.
Mars, Pump Up the Volume.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Oh yeah,
A
Mars.
classic EMF. Unbelievable.
EMF. Oh my God.
Technotronic, Pump Up the Jam.
Yep.
Snap, The Power.
Snap. Oh my God.
2 Unlimited, Twilight Zone. And then, to just throw everything off the wall, Ray Castoli's The Old Ball Game.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old
What the frig?
ball game. I saw the sign, Ace of Base. Oh yeah. Classic
This
Ace
is
of
how we
Base.
do it, Montel Jordan.
This is how we do it.
The Macarena, Los Del Mar.
Oh, the Macarena.
1, 2, 3, 4, something new, Coolio.
Coolio. You think it would have been Fantastic Voyage?
Get Down Tonight, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh yeah. Of course. All classic jock jams.
All classic Juckheads.
There's a mixed CD release called Jock Jams. That's what we're looking at right now.
We're looking at Volume 2 right now.
Yeah.
Boom Boom Boom, the Out There Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Venga Boys. What about the Venga Boys?
And let's try Volume 3.
The Venga Bus is coming, I heard.
God, 2 Unlimited is on every single one of these CDs. No diggity. No doubt.
I learned that I Saw the Sign is just made of Nazi dog whistles. Do you actually mean All That She Wants? I don't think it's I Saw the Sign, is it?
All
it was the
that
other
she
one.
wants is another baby.
Yeah.
She's gone tomorrow now.
But maybe it could be the I Saw the Sign. Or maybe it's all just conspiracy theory. Who knows?
Get Out of My Head by Flatboy Slim? It's a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Tub Thumping?
Both Ace of Base. Pizza Cat, Tub Thumping. I get knocked down. I hate
But
that
I get
song.
up again.
I hate that song. Chumbawamba. What about Safety Dance?
That's probably in here somewhere. I'm just kind of skimming now, see if I can find any
Oh, yeah.
Venga Boys. No Venga Boys.
No Venga Boys, eh?
Not on the Jock Jams all the way up to Volume 5.
Those guys got so mad at Snow Job 98. Why?
they did get
Why?
mad.
Why?
I can't remember now.
I don't remember that being on the TV. I'm so tired.
Buckethead's The Bomb?
Is it because we are British? No, it's because you suck. Babies drawn my life. Yep, that's what they do. People threw stuff at them. That's because they suck ass. Didn't people throw snowballs at everybody?
Yeah. Literally what you do in Snow Job.
Yeah. Beer bottles? You're giving life to someone? Where do you think it comes from?
Sucking it straight out of your womb.
Yep. It's killing me. Killing in the name of... That's got to be one in the jock jams, right? A little rage. It's a parasite till born? Exactly.
Wow. Chumbawamba had a ton of records.
Killing in the name of Leo. What about... Oh, I just thought of another one. Damn it. I can't remember what it was.
Chumbawamba, also known as skin disease. Scab aid.
Is Chumbawamba from New Zealand?
No, they're English.
Oh. Oh, yeah, they're British.
Though, where did I just read that? They were part of a Canadian
festival that they got booed at.
As a member of the Canadian Charity Against Canadian Charity Artist Against Racism.
Oh. Haven't seen a new meta yet? No. It's just going to be, they're going to put a camera right in their vagina and then turn it on, and it'll be the internal cam, but it's nothing erotic, so
yeah, it's just
nothing
inside.
bannable. Yeah. Though part of the TOS says you can't show sexual fluids, so they could say that they saw some sexual fluid inside.
Technically, saliva is a sexual fluid.
I guess so. I mean, any fluid's a sexual fluid used in the right circumstance. So.
That's true.
Girls got temp bands. Yep. My art school girlfriend has a girlfriend.
I was looking at those bands and I didn't realize you could just look through the entire band history.
You can do that on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, you just right from that Twitter thing.
Blood is a sexual fluid. It's true.
Oh my god, so many people banned yesterday.
Oh, that kind of bands. I thought you meant band, like B-A-N-D.
Oh, no, bands.
Okay.
So I was looking through bands. See who had more bands. Morgue Pie has 8 bands under her belt.
How many bands do you get before you're permabanned?
3,000 maybe?
Depends on if you're an e-girl, I guess.
Morgue Pie was banned for 40 minutes yesterday.
40 minutes?
Yeah. But she was actually banned twice. She was banned for 2 hours and then banned for 40 minutes on the same day.
How many chances do they get?
All of the chances. Amaranth has 9 bans total.
Amaranth, my baby was banned too. Amaranth.
Oh yeah, Asian Bunny. Asian Bunny has 8 bans.
Just be banned forever.
Is there someone who's got more bans than Amaranth? That's the real question. Tai Gamer has 1 ban.
Is there a leaderboard? Like you'd think, Lol Ty, what's his name? League of Legends Tyler would have been banned a bunch for just raging out, threatening people.
I found someone with more bans. Mira has 11 bans.
Mira.
She was banned today for 8 hours.
The old 8-hour ban, eh?
Just check the dashboard. March. Come on, give me the date. March 10th, there were 239 bans. Why are there so many bans on March 10th?
It's a busy day.
Busy day. Oh, March 10th, 2022. What happened March 10th, 2022?
I don't know.
There's a person called Doll Thighs.
Doll Thighs?
They were banned and unbanned. Banned yesterday, unbanned today.
Yeah. Lots of people get banned.
There are currently 70,688 partners.
Yeah, exactly. Partner don't mean jack shit.
Yeah, how do we find out who's got the most? Who's the band leader?
Banned Twitch streamers, creators kicked from Twitch. Everything is about permanent bans. Oh, is this
Ninja? No bans. Dream? No bans. Shroud? No bans. Pokey? 1 ban.
really? She got banned?
Yeah. 1 ban. For 2 days she was banned.
I wonder why.
Moist Boy? No bans.
Charlie, did you see him dancing around? That video I put in the Discord chat? Did you watch that? The Baby No Money video?
I did. I was like, I like Baby No Money. I'm a fan. Oh, the tank.
The Tank?
Tan-C.
Never heard of him.
You never heard of Tan-C?
No.
Dude's a legend in the pirate space.
Is he?
Yep. Baby No Money at a Canucks game? Did not.
I mean, he is from Vancouver, so I keep seeing him in ads on TikTok for Bank of Montreal. About saving his money and stuff like that.
Tonji.
Tonji.
That's a Korean name? No. What kind of a name is Tonji?
I don't know.
That's it. What?
He opened it up in full Canucks
Hawaiian
gear
name?
and uniform and fell while singing. It was great. What was he singing? The national anthem? Or was he singing like another song?
Are you tagging me in Game Deals Canada? Oh, that's a cheap
I know.
CPU.
I know.
Oh, it's a new egg.
Not one of his songs.
Why is... Oh, that was 10 days ago. It was 10 days ago. Sending data. Mong? Tong Mong? Vaguely.
Oh, Tong, because he's... Oh, I get it now. He was saying tank.
Yes.
I didn't know he's... I thought he was still... I don't know what he was talking about. He falls at 110. Let's see what song he was singing here. Oh, he's totally decked out in Canucks gear. What is he singing? I don't know what he's singing.
Think he's lip syncing?
No. He stopped singing when he fell, so I don't think so. They had to like choose like the like safest song they could do because he couldn't do like Alexa or like what's the other one he did with Young Gravy? Oh, Shining on My Ex or something like that. He's a pretty funny guy.
That's awesome. Man, a lot of empty seats in the house tonight.
Check out the Pal World Discord announcement. You have to just post it here, Tank. No one is in it. I mean, I'm not on the Pal World Discord, so I can't check it.
Sure can't.
Never joined it, never will.
Oh, spicy.
I ain't even played that game, dude.
You haven't played it yet?
No. I saw enough of people playing to be like, to know like, oh, don't need to play this.
I had fun for a bit.
Yeah, a bit. I could have fun for a bit too, and then I just stopped playing it. So I was like, I'll just stop playing it before I start.
Game Pass, man. Game Pass is the ticket.
Tiny is in it? What? Okay, now I have to. Okay, can I not look at it on YouTube? I'm going to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. What is it? A Pal World Discord?
Pal World Discord announcement. Pal World. Is there no Pal World YouTube channel?
There's no link.
There's no link.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not joining the Pal World Discord. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, isn't there a link to like open it in the browser?
I don't know.
I could call Curb and share screen.
Does this mean we're going to get a cosplay of Tiny in some Pal World armor?
Why? Jesus Christo. I bet you if I joined, there'd have to be some hoops I have to jump through. Like, you have to read their rules and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. You got to do the onboarding, 100%.
I ain't doing that shit.
100% do the onboarding.
Just Tiny, Pal World Bikini Armor.
Let's go.
And you're in it? I don't understand. Like, this has got to be, you're not actually in it. It's just like, you know, I don't know.
You getting gaslit over there?
Just record it and put it on your YouTube channel, Tiny. What the fuck? If you're actually in it. Private video. Share the link. Ooh la la. EZPZ.
It's done. We've done it. We figured out the internet.
Yep. Exactly. There you go.
What am I doing? Come back over here.
EZPZ. Oh, I am not in the post. I am in the Discord. The video is for the furries. TLDR.
The furries?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This progression of these messages. Check out the Pal World Discord announcement. You have to. Tiny is in it. Oh, Tiny's in the video. No, Tiny's in the Pal World Discord. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Oh my god. So I found out that you can stream your Xbox without, if you have a PC, you can stream your Xbox without a capture card.
Oh?
Well, you just start the Xbox app and then you connect to your Xbox and lets you play your Xbox on your monitor and you can just capture the video, like as a screen capture. I did it accidentally the other day when I was looking in the export app. I was trying to get a screenshot to make a thumbnail. So I was like, oh, I can connect to my Xbox in the Xbox app. Let me do that. And it just brought up the whole thing.
All right. We are not streaming the kick. Like, this is awful.
That's how I used to stream my Xbox before I got a capture card. Oh, okay. No, Peaks said no one is in the Discord, and I am, and Tiny is. Okay, well, we're not joining it, so just tell us what the video is. I guess Tiny did. The video is for the furries. So what, they're adding, like, intercourse to the game? Yeah, there's video lag, though.
Video lag.
On the stream?
Lagging video lag. When you're doing your Xbox to your PC without a capture card.
Oh, I see. I'm not a furry?
No time.
That's something a furry would say. An undercover furry would definitely say I'm not a furry.
Yep.
So
sure would.
Good job, you exposed yourself. They're adding a dating minigame where you can date pals. Is that real? That's
pals
disturbing.
dating pals or humans dating pals?
Yeah, okay.
Technically you can catch a bandit and just date them, right?
If it's breeding between pals, I can't tell if it's real or a parody.
Well, it is April 1st tomorrow.
It is April 1st tomorrow. It is humans dating pals.
Why wouldn't they release that on the 1st? If it's April 1st, though.
If I was a furry, I'd be Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes. Big if there. It's labeled April Fool's. That's a weird April Fool's joke. That's a weird April Fool's joke.
Oh, God. Oh, hello.
Trying to make it seem believable and not post it on April 1st. Maybe it's already April 1st in Japan. I would think it is. Do they do April Fools in Japan? I guess they do.
Probably.
I wonder what Minecraft's April Fool's update will be. Yeah, it'll be the end update. Sounds like they're testing the waters.
I can't find
Ask the Japanese man sitting across from you. Hey, is it April Fools in Japan? And do you guys celebrate it? Hey, Curb, I discorded you. See if it works.
I can't find a Hobbs fursuit.
Oh. It looks like it's working. What lies inside the world tree is an exciting school filled with cute pals. Oh, it's like a spin-off game? Pal World presents Pal World More Than Just Pals. A transfer student with mysterious powers. Catress. You won't be able to take your eyes off me. A cute, shy boy, timid and less provoked. Chill it. Yeah, this looks like they're testing the waters as a joke.
Yeah.
But if they like it, they'll do it. Student ID 69, Lovander.
There you go. There's your fursuit right there.
Black Marketeer.
Full suit commissions.
Oh, God.
God, those are expensive.
When you stroke right there, this guy's nutting on the screen.
$2,300.
Yeah, I think this is probably they're testing the waters to see if they can actually do this game. Coming tomorrow. No, wait, coming in a year.
Yeah, those are pretty expensive.
Is that Mosh inside the suit? Exactly. Coming in a year.
1 year, full come.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, they are ahead. So it is April 1st
What's
for
this
them.
today?
for Japan.
Oh, yeah.
What day is it in Japan? Current time in Japan. It is 3:57 a.m., April 1st.
Yes. There you go. One sensual Pal World game, probably. Should I have sent this to Mikey? Yeah, maybe. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
We got the gist of it.
We did get the gist.
We were gisting all over the place.
We sure were.
So crazy.
With excitement.
Yeah.
What's going to be the Ludo Lads Halloween prank this year, I wonder?
April Fools, you mean?
Yeah.
What was it last year?
What did I say? Did I say Halloween prank?
You said Halloween, yeah.
Their April Fool's prank this year.
Oops, they're 8 hours ahead. My math was wrong. If you 2K for a fursuit, you've got an issue.
Or you're a furry.
If you pay for a fursuit. Some people just want to be raw dogged when they're a dog.
Oh, Linus posted his 8 hours ago.
I don't think we've ever done one. No. Didn't you play some Bizarro game last year in April? The old tech tips?
The old tech tips. They already posted their
Was it anything good?
Just them downsizing their studio to like a small house.
Hilarious. I used to tape my parents' hand sprayer on the sink down so it sprayed them in the chest when they turned it on. Nice. And then you got a beating.
What a classic jape.
Yep. I don't think... The only thing I remember from when I was a kid was that on April Fool's one day, my mom, on my sandwich for school, didn't take the plastic off my individual cheese slice in my sandwich. So I bit in my sandwich and I was like, what the hell?
That's a good prank right there.
Yeah. I would disown my child if they did that. That's like one of the most tame things your child's gonna do to you, Peaks Cat, obviously.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
Oh God.
Imagine a mini you running around, Peaks Cat. So there you go.
You would abort your child?
It's a 60th term abortion.
He's going to call you a bitch at some point. Yep.
Guaranteed.
100%. If not to your face, then behind your back.
No, there'll be some new swear word by then.
Yep.
Won't be bitch.
It'd be like jaws dingling.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
A bit of a
You gotta
jaws
say it to
dingler,
my
ain't you?
face, fucking pussy. Exactly.
You slap that word right out of his mouth.
Indeed.
He might be a mama's boy.
He will say it to your face at least once, but behind your back many times. He's gonna Spanish at you. He's gonna learn Spanish. Should go off the deep end. Make him learn Mandarin.
Oh, Team Snapchat sent me a message. Why is my phone suddenly the wrong way around? Oh, because I sent you something.
I never get no message from Team Snapchat, thankfully.
Why?
Yeah.
Why am I the only one?
Just like you. Mandarin is the
guess.
language of future business. Yeah.
You blocked Team Snapchat.
Exactly.
That's how I get updates on all the latest filters.
I just go into the filters section and I'll be like, what the hell is this weirdo filter? I'll try it out. And I'll be like, okay, that's fine.
And then I send a snap to a couple people and I go, that's good enough for the rest of the year.
Team Snapchat is the only one who sends me anything. I had a filter where I was like a cheesy or like a cheese puff, but it was a female cheese puff wearing a bikini.
Oh.
And it had a nice rack too.
Fancy.
Yeah, I was like, why do
A
I
nice
have
cheese rack?
Why do I have boobs? I don't get it. Why does this cheese puff have boobs?
Stop sexualizing cheese puffs.
Exactly. Oh my god. I won't talk about this on the podcast because nobody wants to hear about DSP, but he finally beat Baldur's Gate 3 and he is so like I don't know what's wrong with him. Well, there's lots wrong with him, but he like avoids everything involving like any romantic options involving women in games. Like he'll always say, I have that in my real life, dude. I'm married to my soulmate. I don't need it in a video game. So he'll always like shut it down, right? So because he shut everyone down in the game thought he was gay. So at the end of the game, he ended up marrying a dude. And you have no choice. They just get married. And he's like, how did this happen? And everyone's like, because you shut down every female character in the game. So he did a stupid wrap-up about Baldur's Gate, and he said the game is a sexual predator because it forced him into a gay relationship. Fuck, he's so stupid.
He's probably spamming B. I don't want this. I don't want this.
He's like, why am I getting married? What? Why is happening? He was remarkably chill about it, but if he was forced to marry a woman in the game, he would have lost his mind. He's so weird, dude. He was always ragging on the game about how you can have sex with a bear because there's like a guy that shapeshifts.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, this game. Blah, blah, blah. That's the guy he married, was the guy that can shapeshift into a bear. Guy's trying too hard to tell the community he's married. Dude, he is just a bizarre creature. He's like, I don't need to get laid in the game. I get laid by my wife. I was like, who talks like this?
Somebody who doesn't get laid by his wife.
Oh my god. It's so bizarre.
That's very bizarre.
Yeah. A bizarre specimen for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He's super bizarre.
Ultra bizarre.
I found a YouTube channel called Atlas the Record Keeper or something like that. Or Atlas the Bookkeeper, and he'll just not react so much. Well, I guess it's reacting, but he'll watch DSP's like pre-stream. None of the gameplay footage, but just like when he's talking, and then he'll like pause and like do his commentary about what he's done. how he's wrong or how he's contradicting himself
Yeah.
or whatever. And man, I've been listening to him like crazy at work. I wanted to name my son Atlas. I see.
Been a good name.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough Greek gods running around out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Norse gods, but no Greek gods.
Yes. He's the name a kid dinner bone will leave you upside down. Yeah, he comes out upside down too. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. Atlas isn't a god, he is a titan. Yeah, come on, get with the program. What's wrong with you? Get your mythologies lined up, okay?
Titan.
Yep. Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Atlas. He was forced by Zeus to hold the world because the Titans lost the war. Well, Titan is like a god, then.
Yeah. Kind of.
Name your kid Titanus.
Titanus.
Skill issue. That's true.
100%.
Exactly. The Titans were the fathers of the gods, so they're like more god. They're more godly than godly.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. So crazy. The gods betrayed and killed them for power. How rude.
What a bunch of dinguses.
Yep, exactly.
I gotta go to the washroom.
Tit anus. Tit is a bird. Anyone familiar with a tit? Hell yeah. I was there. I remember it fondly. Oh, wow. You're like an immortal e-girl. The first immortal e-girl. That's crazy. I like tits. I'm a big fan too. Good times back then? Exactly. Simpler times. Simpler times for sure. E-girl pirate. I'm a mommy milker. That is true. That is true. Is a breast milk considered a sexual fluid? Oh, you know what? That's what they said in the terms of service, is that the only time there's allowed to be a female breast displayed is if it's actively breastfeeding. So there you go, Pizza Cat. I solved it for you. There you go. Breast milk is considered a delicacy. Yeah. You seen the start of my stream, Helix? I got my personal ad on the screen. Oh damn, Pizza Cat gonna set the new meta? New Twitch meta? Exactly. You could get in on the ground floor. Totally. Breastfeeding. Yeah. You're allowed to do it if it's actively being breastfed. It's allowable. So, there you go. I don't know if it says it has to be a baby though. You could have a grown person doing it as well. Green screen your boobs with gameplay running on it. Come over so I can breastfeed you. I'm a growing boy. I'm a widow baby. I need a widow drink. Me and Pizza Cat just created the new Twitch meta.
The Twitch meta?
Yeah, it's breastfeeding.
Oh.
Yeah. It's allowed. It's in the TOS. It says you can breastfeed on stream. That's the only time a female nipple can be shown on screen is if it's actively breastfeeding. It didn't say a baby, though. It just said actively breastfeeding.
That's it. New meta.
Curb needs a sip. I don't need a sip. I need a gulp, baby.
Gulping it.
Yep. I'm ready and willing and able. Green screen meta gets banned too, I think, now. Well, you're not allowed to focus in on a sexual organ. If it was actually breastfeeding,
meta?
wouldn't you not be able to see the nipple anyway? Depends on the areola size, I guess.
Might be a quick nip slip.
Yeah. What if you're switching titties, you know?
Oh, the old titty switch.
Well, and besides, they can't do both at the same time, right? So you got both titties out. One's going to be on the display, right?
Yep.
So
tits out for Harambe.
Oh, yeah, right. Boobs deployed, exactly.
He's here. It's Frank.
Frank is here. He doesn't know what's happening.
He doesn't.
He's looking at me for some reason, or was looking at me.
I just need to, since Frank's here, I need to elevate the stream deck so he doesn't step on all the buttons.
Oh, what a guy.
Because he'll just be like, I'm stepping on the buttons.
Curb is jacking his feet. I'm scratching my foot. Curb has never seen a woman breastfeed. You don't have both out at the same time. I didn't say you have to have both out at the same time. I was just making a reason why they could be both out on Twitch, you dumbass. Frank was intrigued by the breastfeeding talk. Exactly. Frank loves milk.
He does. You know,
Yes, I've never seen a woman breastfeed. I've been exposed on stream.
Anything to say, Frank, to the people?
Meow. Nope. Nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
He's resigned to his position in life now.
He is.
He's like, whatever, dude.
Give him some butt pats. That's all he needs. A couple of butt pats and away we go.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start the show?
Are you going to start recording this time, though?
I have
Okay.
done it. The
Last
recording
time
button
you
is up.
didn't.
I know. I think we got like a minute, 2 minutes in.
Yeah, because I watched the video. I'm like, I'm just in the middle of talking.
Yeah. Well, hello, everyone.
Ah.
Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 165.
God damn.
Yes, we're pretty far into the old podcast life cycle here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we, what age would we be? Are we in our terrible twos? We're in our terrible threes, I
I
think.
don't know. Compared to other podcasts? I don't know. That's a lot of episodes. I think.
That is
Most
a lot of episodes.
Podcasts don't go that long.
No.
They'll just sort of peter out or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Not us. We're dedicated.
Yeah, I mean, I like doing it, and
Yeah.
I do it for the love of it.
And it shows.
Because we ain't getting nothing out of it. That's not true, but
It's definitely not true.
Yeah.
I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
yes, please.
Frank is also here, but he will not be participating in the podcast, just making things difficult for everyone around the
Yeah.
table.
For the audio style listeners, that's the cat.
Yes.
Frank the cat.
And you are listening to the StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life
Mhm.
and video games
Yes.
and everything in between.
Yeah.
And it's been a weeks since we recorded.
2 weeks, yeah.
Because you, Curb was
Under
sick,
the weather.
under weather, and we were going to record somewhere around Wednesday, but then I wouldn't have enough time to do Game Club.
Yeah. And so we're just like, let's just get it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Pick it up again. So
Yeah.
we did. That's where we're at
And it's Sunday.
right now.
It is. It is the last day of March.
Praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus. It's Easter.
Yeah.
Jesus was reborn today, or was it yesterday? Friday?
I don't know how the timeline works.
I don't know either.
In the imaginary story of Jesus. But he did come back after 3 days.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So killed on Friday.
Well,
Came back on Sunday?
They put that rock in front of his cave.
Oh.
And then 3 days later, he's like, move, rock. And it rolled out of the way. Very epic look of a rock rolling.
Yes.
And he came out. It was weird. 2 Uzis. Very cool.
He didn't do anything spectacular after his rebirth, did he?
Dude, he came back to life, dog. What more do you want from him?
Yeah, but then he didn't do anything else. He just lived out his days.
It's like 30 AD. That was very impressive. Just coming back to life, okay? I mean, nowadays you just shock a guy and he comes back to life. No
Yeah.
big deal.
No waiting either. You just
Yeah.
it's either he gets back up or he doesn't.
And dude, think about it this way. He was like 30 years old, dude. That's like 100 nowadays.
yeah.
Pretty
He
impressive.
just
I gotta
pieced
say.
out too.
He just spread his arms and floated up in the sky.
Yeah. He's like, I'm out.
Oh! He flew.
He flew. Floated?
Yep.
Flew floated?
Yes.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. Are you doing anything for Easter? You going down to the old church to
Oh, I missed it. It's too late. I missed Mass. Damn it.
That's true.
No, not really. I might get another Easter dinner.
Nice.
Maybe. Sometimes my roommate brings back an Easter dinner from his fiance's place.
Nice.
So maybe I'll get that. I don't know.
Oh.
Didn't say anything, so.
I've decided
Uh-huh.
that there will be no more turkey.
Why?
For Christmas anyway.
Why?
Speaking of other Jesus holidays.
Why no turkey for
No more
Christmas?
turkey.
Why?
It's goose now.
Oh, goose.
Turkey's been done. We've been doing turkey for 30 years.
But goose is like way fattier.
Yes.
Okay.
Way tastier. Way more special.
Where are you getting a goose from?
I don't know.
Oh.
But
So
that's
this
the
a
thing is that you
theory.
could just go out and get a turkey anywhere and have turkey. It's
You
like
can-
whatever.
You could eat a lizard for Christmas if
You
you
could.
wanted to.
But a Christmas goose? When the goose is cooked?
I heard what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I've also heard that.
Wow. Have I had goose? I don't know.
I've never had goose. But you always hear about, people having a Christmas goose.
No, you don't.
40, 50, 60 years ago you did.
Did you?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I thought like Christmas goose was the thing and you would have a Christmas goose.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
But now you have Christmas turkey because it's easier to catch a turkey.
I think it's more like they grow bigger.
Probably.
That's the deal, I think.
We're gonna try and have Christmas goose this year.
It's going to be real fatty.
Yeah.
Isn't that where they get foie gras from?
Oh yeah.
Goose?
Yeah.
You can have foie
fatten
gras
the
too?
goose. Well, the goose comes pre-equipped with foie gras.
No, they remove the foie gras. Believe me, it's not in the goose you're going to get. There's going to be no foie gras in there.
No Christmas pheasant?
No, that's like eating a Christmas rat. A pheasant is the rat. Oh no, I'm thinking of grouse. Yeah, a Christmas pheasant maybe. Okay, that's a possibility, but I like
Okay,
turkey.
so
but how are you eating turkey so often that you're like, nah, I'm done with
yeah,
it?
pretty much. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because people don't tend to prepare it as well. Because you have a giant turkey and then, you cook it and the inside is all like raw and the outside is just all dry.
I've never cooked a turkey like that.
It's because you spatchcock.
No, I don't spatchcock a goddamn turkey, dude. I don't have a 7-foot wide oven. No, I cook it properly.
So apparently the goose is a holiday bird across Europe.
Ah.
But because it's a natural rhythm of the goose lifespan fell in the steppes within the autumnal and winter holidays.
Oh.
Autumnal.
Sounds like bullshit.
Ah, yes. Indeed.
Yeah, but are you having turkey so often in the year that you're like, no, I'm done with turkey?
We have turkey on like every large occasion,
I guess
large
so.
family-based occasion.
I mean, I guess so.
And then, you have multiple families to go to, and suddenly the weekend is just like turkey.
So have
turkey.
you cooked a turkey?
I've never cooked a turkey, no.
Okay, well, maybe you need to cook a turkey. and
Maybe.
cook it properly.
Smoke it.
Yeah.
Smoke it
I
and
don't
then
know
deep
if you
fry
need a
it.
goose. Anyways, enjoy your goosing.
Yes, we hope to get a goose.
Just put
at
a
some
tray
point.
underneath it to catch all the juices, because they'll be
Yes.
juicing all over the place.
Juicing all over the place. We have duck. It's almost the same.
No,
Lots
because
of fat.
when you get a goose, it'll be like farm raised.
No, probably when we get a goose, we'll have to go out and shoot it ourselves.
Oh, you're gonna hunt down.
I don't know anywhere in town that would sell a Christmas goose.
What's that Summit Meats up the hill?
Oh,
They
yeah,
must
maybe.
sell goose up there.
Maybe.
If not, you can order one for sure.
Yeah, Frank.
I guarantee you could order a goose online.
Probably.
Come with a nice block of dry ice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, sidetrack. How was
Uh-huh.
your week?
Oh, how did
Or
we
2
get on
weeks.
The goose?
Because it was Easter, and I was
Yeah.
like, I just sidetracked it right on over.
Fair enough. How was my 2 weeks? Fine. I just worked. I wasn't feeling well last weekend, and then I felt okay work week wise, whatever. So I worked. I worked at the warehouse. I do have 2 work related things. I mean, they're whatever, nothing major.
Tell me about them.
Okay. I worked, well, this week was a short week because Friday was the holiday.
Yes.
So I didn't work Friday. So I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been very busy at the warehouse. So I was there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I was going to be in the office Thursday. I'm normally in the office Wednesday.
Mhm.
Anyways, after work Monday night, I get a text from this guy, the guy that fucked everything up.
Yep.
And he said, "Oh, I emailed you. I need to hear back about this. Whatever." So I'm like, it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, Monday night. I'll look at it. I'll reply. I'm not even gonna reply to his text.
Nope. It's outside of work hours.
I'll reply to your text tomorrow morning, right?
Yes.
So I forgot first thing in the morning to do it. So he texted me like later in the day, like at 9, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I emailed you this. Like, can you take a look at it? And I'm like, okay. So I replied, yeah, no problem. I'll be in the office on Thursday. And he's like, he just replied back to me like, don't you have a computer at the warehouse? So I just replied to him. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, there is a computer at the warehouse, but I'm doing warehouse work. And I sent that, and then I didn't hear from him.
Yeah.
Because I just was like, I'm not at your beck and call, buddy. So anyways, I get to work on Thursday, and I'm like, I'm not even going to reply to it first thing. Fuck him. I'll wait till later, right?
Yeah.
But then I was looking through all my emails, and I get to the email he won't even reply to. And it was just like, buddy, you really need your handheld with everything we fucking do. So I had made an order up for hardware, like quick links and snap hooks and all this stuff we get.
Yeah.
And the way we have it set up in our computer, our system, every vendor we have is in the system with all their things we buy are linked together, right? But when this comes from China, and for whatever reason, when we first started doing China stuff, they put it all under one vendor. But then we got so much shit, they were like, no, they should be from separate vendors. So they split it off, right? So they had left in this vendor all the hardware I was doing, but also had all these plastic, like slide buckles and stuff like that we get. They were in there together, right? So when I looked at what we needed to order, there was a few plastic ones that we needed. And I didn't think that, oh, they're from a different vendor. I just put them all on the order and sent it in. So he sent it to China. They replied like, oh, you didn't buy these from us. But if you want to, we'll need a picture, details, blah, 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 and we can look into it or whatever.
Yeah.
So rather than him going like, getting this email and being like, oh, it's a different vendor. No big deal. Don't worry about it. He sent it to me and was like, they need pictures and all this info to make these and blah, blah, blah. I replied, I'm like, no, we'll just get them from the other vent. Like, what? Why are you asking me? You can't fucking do anything on your own. So I sent that off to him. And then he had another email. He did the similar thing. Oh, I know what it was. I ordered these hats, straw hats. We get it from the vendor.
Yeah.
So I sent in what I liked. He sent it back. They did the whole thing up. And he's like, here, take a look at this. So I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it looks fine. No problem. And I said, like, I think we need to get them labeled, like with UPCs. So take care of that or whatever. And he replied back to me. He's like, oh, I was wondering about this one hat that cost $7. I was like, why didn't you fucking say that in the first email, you asshole? So I didn't even reply to that one. It's just like, why wouldn't you say in the first email, hey, take a look, this $7 hat. I think it's expensive. Instead, he says, just take a look at it. So I look at it. I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
I see the $7 hat. Whatever. No problem. But anyways, it's just so infuriating. It's like, you got to have your goddamn handheld everywhere. Then the other thing was, I'm in the office with my good friend, and I must have said something that made her laugh or she thought was funny or something like that. Because she's laughing, and she's like, oh, this reminds me. Oh, I saw the funniest thing on YouTube. Oh, it's so hilarious. And whenever anyone says that to me, I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want to watch your goddamn YouTube video. So she's like, do you know that guy that he was like Australian and he would like, he would like go and wrestle a crocodile or whatever? And I'm like, oh yeah, like Steve Irwin, like the crocodile. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm familiar with him. She's like, oh my God, they're so funny. Oh, I know what it was. We were talking about, it wasn't so I said something funny. Someone had tagged our building and they had to paint over it.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, she's like, oh, these bums, whatever. Bums.
Yeah.
So that's what reminded her of this, which will make sense later. She's like, oh, there's this thing. Oh my God, my husband showed me. It's so funny. It's on YouTube. There's this guy and he pretends he's like Steve Irwin, but he like wrestles bums. And he'll go into the street and like jump on a bum and like, he'll be like, oh, this one's a feisty one. And he'll wrestle him to the ground and like, he'll be like, I got to take a measurement of him and then I have to tag you before we release you back into the wild. And I was just like, oh, really? She's like, oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. And I'm like, is it like they're just acting or whatever? She's like, no, it's real. It's real. I'm like, real, like, what do you mean?
Assaulting real people in the
she's like,
street?
oh, he just jumps on these bums. I'm like a real bum? And she's like, yeah, it's so funny. So I was like, oh, I've never seen that or heard of that before. And she's like, I tried to show my daughter, but she wouldn't watch. She said it was inhumane or whatever. But it's so funny. They're just bums anyway. So I'm just like, wow, like they are actually people still, but you know. So she's like, I gotta find it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So then when she's looking, I'm like, I've never heard of that before, but like it kind of reminds me of these guys that used to do bum fights where they would like pay bums to fight each other or like give them crack to fight each other. And I'm like, those guys went to prison though. That like they got arrested and like charged with like assault and stuff like that. She's like, oh, I haven't heard of that before. So anyway, she digs up the video and it literally is like a guy that looks like Steve Irwin wearing like the khaki outfit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like pitch black. I'd be like, I see one in the wild over there. Let me go. And he'll jump on this bum and the bum's like, ah, what's happening? What's happening? He'd be like, it's okay. Oh, he's a feisty one. And he'll like wrestle him to the ground. And then like, I just have to take a few measurements. And he'd be like, oh, this one is really, you know, and he'll measure him. And I'm just like, oh my God. And she's like laughing hysterically. And she's looking at me for my reaction. I can tell she's like, kind of regretting showing me because I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
And I just kept being like, whoa, that's crazy. Whoa, like, holy, it's real. It's crazy. Holy, he really is doing what you said. You know?
Holy, he's really doing what you said.
Yeah. And then I look at the stream title and it says Bum Fights Bum Hunter. And I was like, oh, those are the guys. Those are the bum fights guys. They went to prison for this. She's like, oh my God, it was so funny. I was laughing so hard. And I was like, whoa, that was really crazy, you know? And I'm just like, I didn't want to watch this video.
Oh, man.
So awkward. But I could tell when she was looking at me like, she's like, I made a mistake showing him this. He thinks it's like, you know, not a good thing either. And, oh, yeah, anyways. Whenever she says something so funny, I'm like, oh God, what am I going to be in for now?
No, it's going to be awful.
Yeah. Anyways, it was pretty bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I never saw the bum fights back in the day.
No, neither did I.
It was not something I really was interested in.
No.
I heard about it. You know? That was in the era, though, where it was like bum fights, Girls Gone Wild, and like the Jerry Springer fights, you know, the VHS or DVDs. That was so big back then.
Huge.
Yeah, so.
People trying to get out there and capture some of that on the old YouTubes.
Yeah, exactly.
When Kimbo Slice came out and made his appearance.
Did I tell you about a guy at work that we had hired that said that I looked like Kimbo Slice? He's like, you look like Kimbo Slice. And I was like, what? Why? Because I have a beard? Like,
yeah, right?
What is such a weird thing to say?
That's just beardist.
Yeah, exactly. Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice.
Yes.
That was pretty much my work week.
Beautiful. Your work 2 weeks.
No. Wait, was it 2 weeks? Did anything happen last week?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it was 2 weeks. Wait, was it 2 weeks? Yeah,
it's
it was
been
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since we recorded.
Yeah, I don't think anything else really happened. Yeah, that was pretty much it. What about yourself?
Yeah, it was, it was slow for a bit. The last week, not last week, but the week before, pretty slow.
Mm-hmm.
Still getting work.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's lots of people, lots of work coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it just went bananas because my project started back up.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know it was starting back up.
Ah, they didn't let you know?
Well, we got a meeting. They were like, hey, come to this meeting before this onboarding meeting. Like, okay. So we go to this one meeting. It's like, oh, yeah, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, holy crap. Okay. You've assigned us a ton of work. Here's all the work. And we're supposed to get this done when? And then we're not even onboarded yet.
Oh, my God.
And then we do the onboarding meeting, ask a bunch of questions. They're like, oh, yeah, just get out there, contact the people, and start getting the work. It's like, oh, great.
Okay.
So all of the work is on the coast.
Oh, fun.
So I am going to the coast next week.
Oh, shit.
For 3 days.
Now, are you in the field or are you in the office on the field?
I will be in the field.
Oh, really?
I have to train people down there to do the work.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that I don't know what everything is because I didn't do any of that work.
Oh, yeah.
Before I became the manager of the project.
Oh, boy.
So it's like all pre-fielding for the building. So I got to go in and be like, well, this is how you get the fiber inside the building. This is the route we're going to do. We're going to do all this stuff. Get approvals from the building managers, the strata, whatever. And then
so you kind of got to wing it?
I kind of got to wing it. I think I'm well equipped to wing it in this situation since I did do a lot of the designs before before things happened.
Crazy.
So yeah, it's going to be me on the coast for next week.
Nice.
Not looking forward to it.
No.
Because I don't like traveling anymore.
No.
There's a reason I was like, I'm not traveling anymore. Put me in the office.
Yeah.
It's just,
But
at
this
least.
is going to be like a one-time thing.
Yeah, probably. I might have to go down, once every month or so.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That's not
Who
that
knows?
bad.
It's not too bad, but the hotel's pretty nice that I'm going to stay at, and it's close to the shop, so
They
it's
need
all
to
good.
get you a flight.
Yeah, it's the whole the driving is fine.
Yeah.
It's the being in the hotel for days on end.
Oh, yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. It's just mentally draining just being there.
Fair enough.
But at least I get to hang out with some of the people down there,
Mm-hmm.
like the Kuvo Splicer boys.
Oh, baby.
What a bunch of mad lads those guys
I
are.
hear they like to party.
Kind of. They're both kind of married. One's actually married. The other one's kind of married with kids and all that stuff.
I was kidding. I never heard of them before.
No, no, I don't think so. But there's a Canada Computers like right near the
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah,
So
yeah. Nice.
I got to go there and be like, oh, look at all this stuff I can't
Look,
afford.
an Elgato teleprompter.
Right? I definitely want one of those, but I can't afford that crap. It's too much. It's too much.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like 300 American, I think. 350
Oh,
American.
really? It's that much?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow. Okay.
It's a lot.
I didn't think it was that much.
But I definitely want one.
Just wait a couple months and they'll be like, you'll go onto Amazon and it'll get the Uli Lulu knockoff brand one.
Well, I want to get an actual teleprompter because I think I'm going to need one for the up and coming stuff that's happening
Oh.
with the store.
Erotic.
Yes.
Okay.
We got denied our bank loan
Oh no.
from the classic bank. They were like, "Oh, we don't do this kind of stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, well, we figured."
Oh.
It was just we'll see if they do it. Who knows? They might. It took them 2 weeks to say no.
That's weird.
They could have said no sooner than that.
If they don't do that kind of stuff, why did they even do it?
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Right on.
But they did. So we went in and we got a contact from them for a guy from the Business Development Bank of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And we have got everything in to them now.
Okay.
And it's been a week
1
or
week.
so. 1 week.
Yep.
So hopefully tomorrow we'll hear something.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if they're federally regulated. Are they federally regulated? Who
I
knows?
don't know, but I wouldn't expect to hear tomorrow, I don't think.
Yeah.
Day after a long weekend.
Right.
Be catching up on emails.
Yeah. But my work is federally regulated, so I got another stat tomorrow.
You fucking guy.
It's
Sack of
Easter's
shit.
great because it's a 4-day weekend,
Piece of dog shit over here sitting across from me.
right?
Yeah.
4-day weekend.
Yep.
The nerve of this guy.
Exactly. Just rub it in my face.
Exactly. We've been trying to get a hold of somebody from the North Hills Mall because there's a unit in there
Oh yeah.
that we potentially want, depending on the price. I think it's like 3,000 square feet.
Nice.
And if it's like $20 a square foot, we're in there.
Nice.
If it's higher than that, then it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
But the Easy Home just moved out. So it's actually got an
sheesh.
outside facing door,
Yeah.
and the windows all have bars on them
Yeah.
that you can open and close,
Nice.
which is beautiful. We wouldn't
Mhm.
have to worry about security that much, but we still will.
Ah, those crackheads are skinny. They can just wiggle right through.
It's true.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get that space because it's like very central,
Yep.
and
And you can stay
There's-
open later than 6 p.m.
yeah, and there's lots of room for activities in there. Lots
Oh.
of room.
Yep, exactly. Step class, aerobics.
Yes,
All that.
technically DDR
Oh.
your step class aerobics.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I got 5 DDR pads now,
Oh my god.
metal arcade ones.
Oh my god.
But the ones I bought from the place,
Mhm.
they don't work. They're
Oh.
wired incorrectly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is probably why they're only $25.
Oh, we were selling them for way more than that.
Oh yeah.
And they, I don't know.
Either they're wired incorrectly because only one button works,
Mm-hmm.
and the other buttons are just like constantly pressed. So I think I have to take them apart and rewire them to see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, they were pretty cheap, so.
But it's a fairly good construction.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Even though, yeah, didn't work. I can get one button to go, and that's it. It's weird. All the directions work, I think, and one of the buttons work. That's it.
Weird.
Yes. Yeah, I guess that's about it. We're still waiting for the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully something comes through soon
Yeah, no kidding.
because we're getting antsy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Getting antsy.
No kidding.
I played a couple of different video games over the week.
Tell me.
We played. So people have been trying to get me to play Lethal Company for a while now. They're like, "Hey, we're playing Lethal Company. Come to play."
Yeah.
So I'm like, I finally was like, "Okay, I'll come in and play." They're like, "Okay, you need this mod pack. There's 100 mods."
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And then everybody knows what they're doing, and they just go off and do their thing.
I hate that.
I hate it too. I was like,
Yeah.
"Nope,
Goodbye.
goodbye. I'm
Yeah.
out of here." I played for like an hour. I was like, "Okay, this seems like it could be fun if we weren't playing a 100 mod pack."
Yeah.
Game.
Why would they jump
And
into
then-
100 mods for your first game?
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know. And so I was like, well, okay, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
This is not fun at all.
Yeah.
It seems like it could be fun with people who had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah, that's the whole point, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think so. But yeah, everyone knew what they were doing. I had to like run around and was like, okay, we're doing this. I'm like, great. And there's no maps or anything like that. So you got to like jump out, try and find your way to the place, get things, try not to die, come back. It's
Yeah.
like- and then everyone just takes off without you.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No, that was awful.
Yeah.
I played some Mindustry.
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 What is Mindustry?
It's like an ultra low graphical factory game.
Oh, is this the one where it just has the little things going back and forth between two squares that you've connected?
No, it's got conveyor belts and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But like the buildings are like super 8-bit, maybe
Okay.
even just 1-bit.
1-bit.
And it's essentially a tower defense game. You have to feed your towers ammo and stuff like that. But it's the controls are kind of weird.
Oh, yeah.
And the time between waves is not a lot.
No.
So you don't get a lot of time. You basically spend the entire time building up defenses against the waves and not being able to advance your research that far because you're so busy keeping your turrets alive.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't really figured out how to, because you can't actually block the guys in to make them follow like a standard tower defense route where you make a little maze.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that because they shoot everything. Anything they come across, they just shoot it.
Huh.
So it was very difficult.
I've
at times.
not heard of that one.
It's a very small game,
Okay.
but you have a whole planet that you can like go to different regions to get different resources.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to like launch to different maps to get different things. You start with like copper, and copper feeds just about everything, even your guns. You shoot copper bullets, which kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Copper jacketed bullets.
Yeah.
And then there's you can get like Tesla turrets and stuff like that. And I found out that you can compress graphite and shoot graphite bullets.
Diamond bullet.
Diamond bullet. I was
That's carbon, not graphite.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's how you get more damage out of these stupid things. So I had all these little basic turrets. I have like just lines and rows, like 20 turrets just there to protect my little factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Okay.
It was pretty fun.
How'd you find that one?
It's a factory game, so it was recommended to me by Steam. It's like, hey, you like games like this?
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I do. And so it was like $2 or whatever
Oh,
a
God.
while ago. And I finally installed it and played it, and I was like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a little bit. I think it's because I've been waiting to play Factorio, but I'm waiting for 1.0 to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Not Factorio, Satisfactory.
Satisfactory.
And I think I'm just gonna play it, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna wait.
Did you see what I tagged you in? They're adding to 1.0?
Yes.
Conveyor belts for biomass burners.
Yes.
It's like a game
Finally.
changer,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my
You still
God.
got to go out and harvest the biomass
But still,
yourselves, though.
then you don't have to like run back and fill them up and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What a pain in the butt that was.
I know.
And they have this nice little burning receptacle where you just looks like a
Yeah.
conveyor belt will go right up to it
Yeah.
when you're there. But
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Now they do. Well, on 1.0.
Now they do. Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. When 1.0 comes out,
Yeah.
I think I'll just hop in and play.
Yeah, may as well.
No, not even wait. I've been itching because I can't. Well, what I've wanted to play is Death Stranding, but I'm at.
Oh yeah.
I think that point in the chapter I gotta wait
Yeah, me too.
because it's a pretty big turning point in the story.
Yeah.
It feels like anyway.
We'll talk about it
and
later.
yeah, we'll talk about it. I also fired up Lightyear Frontier,
Oh yeah.
the mech farming game,
Uh-huh.
and I played that for a couple hours.
How was that?
It's I don't know yet.
Oh.
I didn't really get into it enough to
Okay.
really, get into it.
Mhm.
There's not, you have to harvest a lot of things on your own to make the basic starting things.
Yeah.
So all your research is based upon juiced berries and juiced fruits and stuff, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
So like you'll pick up a berry, you'll juice that berry, and then you can use that berry's extract for research purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where the farming comes in. You've got to like go out and find all the berries, start growing berries, whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure. The only thing is I really found are berries.
Yeah.
And then you got to make a planter, plant all that stuff, grow it, and then you can squeeze it down into its essence.
Mm-hmm.
But like some of the structures require so much wood and stone, and you don't get that many when you go and harvest a tree. But maybe I just got to upgrade my mech, because I just unlocked the mech upgrade station.
Yeah.
So maybe I got to upgrade
There's
my
got to
mech.
be an upgrade. All those games work that way.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird because when you're in the mech, your controls are very floaty and mech-like.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you have velocity, so you can't just come to a stop, or you can't just bank a corner. Like you'll continue to go forward and then slowly make the corner.
Yeah.
So I run into a bunch of situations where I'm just like, I'm looking one way, but I'm still shifting to the left.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to look right, but I'm still shifting to the
Oh,
left because my
no.
momentum is too strong.
Yeah.
And you knock your mech over. Like you topple your mech
Really?
while you're inside of it all
Oh.
the time.
That sucks. That doesn't
So if
seem like it would
you're
be
like,
fun.
if you're going down a hill and it's really steep and you hit a little angle, you'll just topple your mech and
Death
it'll go
Stranding
spinning.
all over again.
And then you'll have to get out of your mech, flip it,
yeah,
and get back into
all
it.
Death Stranding all over again.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
But so far it's I mean the graphics are nice, they're kind of kiddish and cartoony,
Yeah.
and there's not much that I've seen in the way of storyline other than you
Oh, yeah.
come to a planet to do some farming, but no one else has been coming to the planet to do farming in forever.
And you have to find out why.
And you have to find out why, and I don't know why. I only played for a couple hours, so I didn't get too far. But I'll get back into it, I think, and see what else there is, because
Nice.
it looks interesting. It looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Did a DJ stream.
Okay.
I think I might have given myself whiplash.
Just too much headbanging.
Just too much headbanging.
Yeah. I think I was streaming while you were doing that?
Yes, you were.
Yeah. Well, I think after I ended, I watched you for a bit, and then I went to bed, I think, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that 2 hours wore me right out.
Mm-hmm.
Wore me right out. I had it up really loud, too.
Mm-hmm.
The vibrations were shaking.
Nice.
Everything was going crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. I like doing a good DJ stream.
Yep.
Except, yeah, wears me out. And I got to be in the right mood.
Yeah, the more you do it, the more DJ fit you'll be.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
I also, should we talk about what we watched? Do you have?
Well, what
anything to
about
watch?
Sandland?
Yeah.
That's a watch?
That's a watch.
Oh, I thought it was the game you were playing.
No, Sandland, the anime.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, is the game based off the anime, or
I would
is
imagine
it the
so.
other way around?
Well, because the anime is based off the manga.
A manga? What? I just thought this was a video game that had character designs from Akira Toriyama. There's so much I don't know.
Oh yeah, there is a game. Look at that.
No, what did you
PC,
think I was
PS4.
talking about?
Yeah, Japanese manga series.
Oh, okay.
Sandland, all stylized in all caps.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I didn't know it was a manga first. I thought it was a game that they just made. And yeah, okay. Yeah, well, tell me about it. Well, before you tell, I'll just quickly tell you about what I was playing.
Yeah. Tell me about what you're playing.
Okay. I played The Devil in Me last night, which is the last of the first season of the Dark Pictures series.
Yep.
All the scanned actors in it and all that fazzazzles. And so far I like it more than the last one, which was House of Sand.
Mm-hmm.
Because House of Sand was more like an action movie with like aliens in it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really that scary. But this one is more of a scary, like, killer. It's like Saw-esque, kind of. Like the killers are doing traps and shit like that.
Yeah.
It looks good. Graphics are nice. They added more to this game where they have inventory now.
Oh.
So, like, there's like five characters, six characters, and they all have their different like sort of ability. So you'll be controlling like the idea behind this game is there was a famous serial killer. Like I thought this game was based off of this serial killer called H.H. Holmes. Like they took the idea. He was a guy in like the 1800s who built a murder hotel in San Francisco where he like put secret passageways and like pipes and stuff into the room. So people would like get a hotel room. He would like turn on the gas. They would die and he'd like throw their bodies out and steal their stuff. And like he could like peep through the holes in the walls and like
that's crazy.
Shift. It was so crazy, right? So I thought this game was like they sort of like were inspired by it. No, it's about H.H. Holmes and how a guy who is like a fan of H.H. Holmes recreated his murder hotel. Oh. And then this TV show that does like documentaries about like murders and stuff, they're invited there to like film. So like the host, the cameraman, the sound person, the lighting person, and like the producer all go to the hotel.
Yeah.
And they're like going to film whatever. But each person has their own like little skill set. So like the cameraman has a camera and he can like look through the camera lens and take pictures or whatever. And the sound, she has like a shotgun mic and she can like walk through the hotel and like listen to things. So it'll be like, find the sound and you'll hear like people being murdered and she'll be like trying to walk through, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm playing it, so like I already know how it's going to like near the end of the game, I know it's going to scare the shit out of me because the guy with the camera, he has like his camera he can look through and has a little bit of light on it, but he also carries like a flash and it'd be like in the horror movie, it'll be like
classic jump scare.
So I already know at the end of the game it's gonna be pitch black and I'm just gonna be and it'll like flash and scare the shit out of me because it'll show something that I anyway, so far so good. I like it a lot. The main girl in it, as I'm playing, I'm like, I recognize this girl. I don't think she was in the other games, but like she's very familiar to me. And then I like paused on her and I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh my god, I think she was in the movie Men. So I had to like pull up my phone and Google it because I was like, I think I'm right. So yeah, she was in the movie Men, which is a fucked up movie. I don't know if you've seen Men.
No.
You should probably see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I bet you the wife would enjoy that one too. It's so weird and disturbing.
2022, huh?
Yeah. It's written by Alex Garland, I think, and he did Ex Machina. I don't know if you've seen that one. Anyways, don't look too deeply into it because you don't want to be spoiled.
Well, he did Annihilation too.
Yeah. Anyways, you should check it out.
Show.
It was very disturbing. But yeah, she was the star of that, and she's in the game, so I'm liking it a lot.
Nice.
It's supposed to be like way longer than the other ones. The other ones I played and beat in one evening.
Yeah.
This one I played for like 3 hours, and I only got to the first like cut scene where you go back and talk to the curator, who's like the guy who's telling the story of the game you're playing. He's like the Observer in the Marvel universe, basically. Do you know the Observer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all the what ifs.
Yeah. So he's kind of like that, where he just sort of like, I can't do anything. I can tell you what happened, but you have to make the decisions, right?
Yeah.
And you always go back to him and whatever. So I made it to him one time, and I'd played for like 3 hours. So I was like, holy fuck, this is going to be a long game.
Nice.
So I'm liking it a lot. It was on sale. I was waiting for it to be under $20, but it was $22. I bought it anyways.
Close enough.
I know. Other than that, I've been playing a bit of ESO, just running around, doing some questing and stuff.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of your latest Inkwell theft video.
Yeah. I just have been recording and putting it on YouTube for something to do, right? So
yeah.
I tried to be very clickbaity with the title and the thumbnail this time.
Yep, very clickbaity, very thumbnail this time, for sure.
The title was like, I stole an inkwell and I can't believe this happened afterwards or something like that. It's so stupid. So anyways, it's been fun anyways. So other than that, I don't think I really played anything else.
No?
Besides Death Stranding.
Yes.
For the game club, which we'll talk about later. I think that's it, really. I can't think of anything else, so. So there you
Oh,
go.
well, there you go.
You can tell me about your Sandland.
I won't speak too much on it
Okay.
because there are people out there who probably haven't seen it
Uh-huh.
because it is fresh and new to Disney Plus. I will say one thing about Disney Plus.
Mhm.
It automatically puts Sandland in English.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I don't want to watch it in English, so I stick it to Japanese.
yeah.
So I watch a couple episodes in Japanese, then I'm like, it's time to. So when I walk on my treadmill or run on my treadmill, I always watch a Marvel series.
Mhm.
So I go over to Daredevil because I'm
Oh,
watching.
and it was like in Japanese.
I'm watching Daredevil
Yeah.
while season 2 while I'm on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking along, and it's this whole new scene. So I'm just starting season 2,
Mhm.
and there's a bunch of dudes in a thing, and they're all talking. And I'm like, are they talking Japanese?
Yeah.
These guys look Irish. What's going on
Oh,
here?
yeah.
And then they keep going. It's like in Japanese. I'm like, what is happening? And this just totally just redhead Irish guy looks like,
Yeah.
your standard
Typical potato
typical
lover.
Yeah. Comes in he's speaking Japanese. I'm like, this is not right here. I'm like, did it just save my language preferences to Japanese?
Yeah.
And now we're just looking at we're listening to this in Japanese. I'm like, oh yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Switch
yeah.
back to English. Everyone's Irish accents.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you
Patio Hurley.
Yeah, Sandland. It was a manga, only ran for one series
Yep.
from 2000, May 9th, 2000, August 8th, 2000.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I thought it would have been newer if it was only like one series or whatever.
Yeah. And there's there's only 8 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
6 of them are season 1, and then 2 are season 2.
Oh, weird.
But it's all the animation. It's like the perfect blend of CG and classical I don't know if it's any of it's classical animation, but it looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
Like the shadows, the outlines, everything looks amazing. So this
is an Akira Toriyama joint.
Yep.
I think now that he's dead, they're gonna like just license every little thing he's ever made into like, we'll make 10 more seasons of Sandland and
yeah, could be.
Start writing more episodes of the Sandland manga and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very like the character designs are very
Oh yeah, big time Toriyama.
very Toriyama. And like, so the whole basic premise is that the land is just sand.
Mhm.
There's no water anywhere. There's a king who
Sandland, eh?
controls all of the water and sells you his water for like many, many monies.
Mm.
But there's also demons in the land, and they got a bad rap. They're just trying to survive as well.
But they're demons.
They're demons. And
Demons are bad.
so the sheriff of one town is off to find like the spring. There's like a legendary spring that they need to find.
Okay.
And so he teams up
Sounds like
with
anime.
some demons,
Yeah.
and they go off to find the spring.
Oh yeah. Sounds like an anime.
Yeah, the main storyline super short because there's only 6 episodes in like the first season.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it. I was expecting a lot more because
Yeah.
you know how Dragon Ball is just like this wide stretching series.
Yeah.
This is only 6 episodes
Hmm.
to do the main storyline,
And then 2 in season 2.
and then 2 in
they're
season
like,
2, and I
"Ah,
don't know
we're
what
done."
they are. I haven't watched them yet.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a little fun little ride
Yeah.
with really good animation and character designs, and everything's just great.
Yeah, when you put on the outline here, Sandland, I thought that meant you played the game.
Oh,
It just
no,
came
no.
out. So I was like, oh, Sandland, Akira Toriyama. I'm familiar with this, but I'm not. The game did not look like I would be enjoying it too much.
What is the game?
I don't know. You're the little devil boy, and you're running around fighting guys,
Oh,
just
yeah.
punching and
Beelzebub.
yeah. They just showed it off not too long ago.
Oh,
Yeah, so
there you go.
it was on like the PlayStation State of Play or whatever, like a couple months ago.
It's a demo available.
I was just like, wow, it does look like Akira Toriyama, big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, really pleased with how everything looks in
Nice.
that show. It's definitely worth a watch just to see the visuals and see how everything looks, because it looks like, I don't know, it just looks like 8K.
oh yeah. The only thing I tried to watch this week was the Quiet on Set documentary about Dan Schneider and like all the Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah.
Because that's been going on everywhere. They've been talking about it. I watched the little interview he did on that guy's YouTube channel. There was a guy who was on one of his shows as a kid, and he interviewed him about the whole thing going on, the Quiet on Set.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm watching it, like, the way they were talking was the way I've been seeing it on TikTok. Like, I don't know the whole story. That's why I wanted to see the Quiet on Set thing. But the way everything was implying on TikTok was that Dan Schneider was like a molester and he was molesting all these people.
Oh, yeah?
But the way the interview they did made it look like he wasn't doing it. They had hired a guy that did molest people.
They hire a guy to molest people?
Well, no, not to molest them, but like,
yeah.
you know, there was a guy that worked on the shows who was molesting people,
Yeah.
and he didn't know about it. And he was more about replying about how he was an asshole and would yell at people and be an ass and, you know, disrespect people and blah, blah, blah. And he regrets doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they never really denied. He didn't say anything like, I deny that I molested people or whatever. But the way everything on TikTok was implying that he was molesting people. So I'm like, I got to watch this documentary to see if they say that he's molesting people in it,
Mm-hmm.
or what's the deal, because I don't know what's going on here. So I didn't want to subscribe, so I was trying to find it on my favorite streaming service of freeness.
Yes.
But it wasn't on there. But I found it on Daily Motion, and I watched the first episode. But Daily Motion plays commercials like literally every 5 minutes, and like a minute and a half of commercials.
Oh, yeah, it's gross.
Oh my God, it was so crazy. So I just was like, I cannot continue to watch this. So I might watch it this week. I've been offered to screen share it with some people, so we'll see.
Yes.
Anyways, and then I'll have some words about it. But yeah, besides American Dad, that's all I watched, really.
I tried to throw on some. We've been watching Invincible as well, because that's they started releasing new episodes of that, and they haven't released a new one. But I go onto Prime and I'm like, okay, and it's like, oh, continue watching Invincible.
Yeah.
So I go, yes, okay, and then it's like, here's your minute-long ad. I'm like,
Yeah,
don't I subscribe to Prime? Like, why am I getting ads? This is BS.
they added ads in. If you want to get rid of ads, you have to pay more.
Even more. That's so dumb.
I know.
I'm not into that.
But are they spread out through the episode, or is it just
No, it's just right at the start. You get
Yeah,
a minute to 30 seconds to a minute.
They did that before anyways, but it was always ads for like other Prime shows.
Yeah, and now it's just standard commercials.
Yeah,
I'm
it's stupid. I know, it's stupid.
I'm like,
If I didn't have Prime on Amazon, I'd fucking cancel it.
yeah.
But I like all the other Prime shit.
Yeah, you get a lot of bonuses. You get that, technically free shipping.
Yeah.
And all the games and stuff like that.
Yeah, so all that stuff is fine, but if
Yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
have that, I would have canceled Prime
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure,
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's pretty much the worst streaming platform.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, hey, watch this on Prime. Oh, it's not on the Prime channel. You gotta subscribe to the other channel.
Well, that
to
and
do
all
it.
their like most of their like Prime shows are not good.
No.
And then even the stuff they get on there, it's like, why did you license this? I remember going through it and be like, it was like they literally licensed some kid's YouTube channel. It was like some guy's YouTube like series that he had where
that's
he
weird.
played as a character, and it was like kind of like Red versus Blue, but in Minecraft. And it was like, you paid money for this? Oh my God.
Hey, at least that guy got his bag, right?
I guess so, but it was just like, don't clutter your service up with this. Ugh.
Something that's free on YouTube? What are you doing?
It was so weird. Yeah. That happened to me with The Boys. I was looking at The Boys, and it was like the description of The Boys was the description of season 3 or whatever the new season is.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
3? So it
Yeah,
was
3.
like it was saying like Homelander is being under whatever he's on trial for murder. And Starlight's on the run and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, is season 3 out already? Like crazy. And I click on it and it takes me to season 2. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, why did they update the description for season 3?
Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Also, X-Men 97.
Oh, yeah.
So
I haven't watched it, but I kind of want to.
yeah, we've been watching it. They're doing it episodically, so they're releasing an episode here and there.
Yeah.
But it's very X-Men. Like original X-Men. The original intro's in there.
Yeah.
And they show all the people, but there's like, there's some people, new people in there as
Yeah.
well. New mutants.
Mhm.
And the animation is just classic like that.
Mhm.
Everything was going like episode 2, everything's like still normal. Like,
Mhm.
hey, all this stuff's happening. And they're kind of like canned episodes.
Yeah.
With like an overarching storyline, I believe.
Mhm.
And then episode 3
Mhm.
just goes off the rails, man.
Bad or good?
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Like it got very not classic X-Men, like super good animation everywhere. It's like, holy man, what is going on?
Oh, yeah.
It just gets wild.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I liked that show back in the day, but I
Yeah.
haven't watched the new one.
Yeah, it's good. If you liked it back in the day, you like it now. They adult it up a little bit, but not like a whole hell of a lot. But there are situations that they have in the new one that they definitely wouldn't have in the old one. They're way more adult.
Like Gambit's gay?
No,
No, I saw that on TikTok. People were complaining about Gambit being gay.
but
I was like, didn't you see Gambit before?
didn't
Didn't he seem gay anyways?
He does, but they're still like he's in a kind of in a relationship
Yeah,
with
okay.
another X-Men who is not a man.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I might check it out.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
As you said it, I was like, oh, they should do that with Batman. Like, imagine there's
Oh,
more Batman
yeah.
in the series, but then it's like, oh, what's his name died.
Yeah,
So,
that would have been really cool to see a Batman in like a remade Batman in a now style.
Yeah.
But I guess that similar animation was is in more adult style
Yeah.
shows like Harley Quinn or whatever.
yeah, but I mean, I don't want to watch a Harley Quinn
No.
show, but
No,
like, a
you
new
wanna watch
Batman animated
a great
series,
detective.
Yeah. With that sort of like noir Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be ultra nostalgic hit right there.
Oh, big
because I
time.
watched the hell out of that
Oh,
show.
dude, every day after school,
It was
sit
so
down,
good.
watch Batman, Teddy
Yeah.
Ruxpin,
Oh,
Inspector
yeah.
Gadget.
Mm-hmm. I threw on some Inspector Gadget the other day.
Oh, nice.
I watched 10 minutes and I was like, okay, I've had enough of that.
yeah, exactly.
I just wanted to hear the theme song in glorious 4K.
Oh, wow, okay. Upscaled.
Yep.
The only other thing I have to say is Multiverses. Do you remember Multiverses?
No.
That was the Warner Brothers like Smash Brothers game they had like last year or whatever, where you'd be like fighting Scooby-Doo versus Batman.
Oh,
and shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And they took it down, whatever.
Yeah.
They're relaunching it in May. It's coming
Oh?
back. But at McDonald's, the toys are Multiverses toys for kids' meals. So it's like, I
Oh.
was there this morning, and it's like, Multiverses, Warner Brothers, then it would be like, here's the Tasmanian Devil versus Batman or whatever, and it would show all the different Multiverses characters or whatever. So it was very weird.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I just was like, holy, I didn't even think this game was out. I knew it was coming back, but very weird promotion anyways.
Multiversus launches on May 28th.
Yeah.
So it's,
Coming back.
yeah, pretty quickly.
So it was huge for like a minute.
Yeah, everyone was totally into it.
Yeah. And then
All the
they
reviews are very
just,
positive.
they took it down. So very weird anyways.
The number 2 review, the most helpful review,
Mhm.
it was posted on the 6th.
Of this month.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it all it says is "Are we back?" All caps, 4
Oh
question
God. Is
marks.
this on Steam?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways, do you remember like maybe on last podcast we talked about, or was it on the pre-stream? I don't remember, but we talked about how if your like mind was transported into a Russian body, if you would have a Russian accent.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That was a similar-ish question.
yeah.
So as I was walking home from work the other day, it was a bit windy, whatever.
Mhm.
I coughed and I had a loogie in my mouth. So I
Yeah.
spit it out, right? And did a weird spin when it was going.
Yeah.
And as I was like, oh, that made a weird shape. That's pretty crazy. So then I was thinking, like, I wonder if ever in the history of the world has someone spit and the shape that it made when it was flying out of your mouth, and it's like morphing in the wind and everything like that. And if you took like the whole span of the flying from your mouth to the ground and filled in the design of the spit, if it's ever like made a perfect recreation of like your face, like in the history of the world, every loogie ever spit
Of my face,
of your face
probably
or any face.
the I mean, people spit all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like the whole thing with like, if you put 1,000,000 monkeys on 1,000,000 typewriters, eventually one of them will accidentally type out like Shakespeare's Hamlet or something like that.
The probability is there. It's probable. It's possible. But
Yeah.
is it probable?
But like, do you think it's ever been happened where a guy did a spit and it was like a perfect triangle shape or something like that?
Probably.
And I was like, through the course of the history of every human ever, and I'm not saying like it comes out in a perfect triangle shape. Just like as it twists, it just twists and spins in a way that if you traced its path, it would make a perfect whatever.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
It's the odds are there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, like about maybe not your face, but like somebody's face was
somebody's
perfectly
face.
recreated
Yeah.
in someone's loogie at one point.
I would say so.
Yeah. I think there's a good chance.
I think so.
Not that you could ever like know. Just because of the way I was picturing it as it's twisting, it sort of traces the shape of, someone's face or whatever.
That is the most random thought.
I know. I don't know
It's
why.
so
I
random.
don't know why I thought of that when I was walking home, but I was like, I'm going to ask this on the podcast. Get some input here.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I
gonna
think.
say
Too.
yes.
I think so too.
How does a thought like that invade your mind?
I spit and it was just twisting. I was like, oh, that was a weird shape. And then I was like thinking like, oh, what shape would that have made if I like could like slow mo it and then I was like, oh, I wonder if anyone's face has been recreated in a spit before,
Yep.
So, okay, we came to agreement.
Yes.
It's probably happened.
But a perfect triangle. It's a new band from the members of a perfect circle.
Oh.
They're a little bit more
members.
hardcore.
Only 3 members.
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of infinite members like in a perfect circle.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, and the other thing I was thinking about too recently, they've been talking about the James Webb Telescope and how they've taken pictures of galaxies that are too old or they shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Like from when we estimated the Big Bang happened, they're older than the Big Bang.
Oh.
And I was like, well, the universe is pretty big, like, because everything is like the laws of physics say blah blah blah, and it's like, well, maybe the laws of physics are different in another part of the universe. Couldn't that possibly be true?
It is possible.
The universe is, I believe, fairly big.
It's quite big, in
Yeah.
fact.
So I think,
In fact, it's incomprehensible.
yeah,
As to how big it is.
yeah, exactly. It makes your brain do a little aneurysm when you try to think about it.
Yeah.
But it could be like, yeah, physics operates in a different way somewhere else.
Black holes are a thing.
I mean, but that's based on our theory of physics.
That's true.
That's what we know a black hole to be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But maybe, the nuclear force is different in another part of the universe.
Yeah. Because
Who
things are
knows?
different over there.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Nobody
Exactly.
knows.
We just looked to
And
the
we'll
edge.
never know.
We looked to the edge of the hologram. Don't say that. I'd like to know. I'd like to. think
You'll
we're gonna-
never know.
Well, no.
Somebody will know.
Let's just hope that they can figure it out.
Let's just hope technology for space and travel advances
Well,
as
it's been
fast as
going
AI.
exponentially,
Yes.
technology. So it's good. AI will solve it for us.
Probably.
Anyways, that's the not philosophy talk, but I don't know what you'd call it. Dumbassery thought.
Just random intrusive thoughts talk.
Are they intrusive?
Did
Usually
they,
intrusive
did they
are
intrude
bad.
upon your mind?
Yeah, but that implies they're bad.
It's true.
It's like you let your intrusive thoughts win. Yes, I accidentally let my intrusive thoughts win and I killed that person. That's usually what intrusive thoughts mean to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe. We're still in agreement.
yes.
Perfect.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Okay.
You know what you should say yes on?
Me?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod.
I did already.
Yes, you did. That's right. That's the only way you can get in here and support these two guys doing the podcast that they like to do.
Yeah.
For just as little as $1 a month. You can get in here, you can support this podcast, and you can get access to all of our bonus features. We got the pre-show content, the post-show content. That's usually like an hour and a half. It's like a whole nother podcast that you can listen to for just $1 a month. You also get access to all of our bonus videos.
Yeah.
All of them. Where we do silly things and eat things just for fun.
Yeah.
It's always eating. Except for the one time where we're shopping before we eat.
Yeah. We should have done the one chip challenge and like sat here for half an hour because then we both would have had like our meltdown.
Yes.
Except I had a meltdown on the toilet and you had to lay down on the floor.
Yep. I had to lay down and hyperventilate.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the video where we do the one chip challenge, it is up on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there.
And a big thanks to all of our Patreons out there. Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod. Let's talk about some news.
Okay.
This was pretty big news a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the ALGS or there was a big Apex Legends tournament happening.
Yes.
And somehow 2 of the guys who were playing just started cheating.
Well, they didn't start cheating.
They didn't start cheating. Someone put cheats onto their computer
and turned them on.
And turned them on
to the match.
Yeah.
So they're like live streaming the fights, and all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, I have auto aim and I have X-ray vision, and wait, something appeared on my screen and someone just changed something. What is going on here? And the one guy's like, oh my god. Well, the 2 that I only saw 2 clips.
That's because there is only 2 that happened during this event.
So they must have had they installed some I don't know. This malware that
the original theory was they installed something that allowed the hacker to get into their system.
Yeah.
But it turns out that it was the theory now is that they actually had access, the hacker has access to the servers.
Oh my god.
And was able to just get in there and then install via the client hacks on their computer.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it was all done in game.
So the one guy's like, oh my god, I have X-ray vision and I can see everything. I should leave the game. And they're like, yeah, leave the game. And he leaves the game.
Yeah.
And the other guy is like, well, I got hacks. I can see everybody. Oh my god. No.
So this is the Genberton. He got aim assist and wall hacks.
Yeah.
And he left the game instantly. Imperial Hal was the other guy. He didn't have walls. He had aim assist. So he couldn't see everybody, but he was aim assisting everybody.
Yeah, but he was just like, oh, maybe if I don't shoot, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And it's like, everyone's like, leave the game, leave the game, get out of here. And he was just like, yeah, maybe I won't shoot anybody. It'll be okay.
So yeah, this guy, Destroyer 999666, something like that. He has been causing chaos amongst the ranked scene for quite some time. And he's like, it's just fun thing to do. He's able to get in server side and spawn in bots that will all that all have his name, and then we'll all just chase down somebody and just punch them out. It's pretty crazy the amount of hacks that this guy can do, the amount of access that he has to the servers.
So how do they not know how to block these fools out?
It could be that he has insider access, like someone lost their password or leaked their password, or someone on the inside gave him the password so that he could get in. Or he hacked his way in. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of information about that right now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah, the one guy though was just like, oh, maybe I can just not shoot. It'll be okay. Like, I'll just tell you where everybody is, because he had auto aim, so it was like snapping to people anyways.
Yeah.
So, pretty ridiculous.
Very ridiculous.
Took him a long time to quit, and they're like, quit the game. Just quit. He finally did quit though.
Yeah. Both were banned by the anti-cheat.
Yeah.
But I think they're both back now because Respawn understands.
Well, yeah, they saw they have video footage of them being playing fine throughout the whole match until near the end where they got all these cheats turned on.
Yeah. Gen Burton, he I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. When you watch this video, he's just playing normally, and all of a sudden a cheat window pops up just right inside the game while he's still playing.
Yeah.
So he still has control, and all of a sudden he's just he just see everybody.
Yeah.
It was like, what the hell?
I know. And he's just like, something's popping up here. So
he's like, I'm cheating. And the guy's like, I know, just keep playing. And the one guy on his team.
Yeah.
Can you still play? He's like, no, it's wrong.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be able to tell, you were cheating.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, there were a lot of interviews with Pirate Software because
Oh.
he's a hacker, and that's what he did for Blizzard is he banned cheaters.
Yeah.
So he knows a little something about something when it comes to that.
Well, I would not watch that. So.
No, you wouldn't. I watched it all though. It was good. It was good. There was a lot of speculation, a lot of discussion as to what was actually happening in the game.
Yes.
And everyone was like, well, maybe it's remote code execution. Maybe he can just start executing things on your PC.
Yeah.
Just whatever. But they determined that it wasn't.
Huh. How did they determine that? They ran Windows Defender?
Probably. Because that would be pretty serious on Easy Andy Cheat and Respawn with how they're running things.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine, what if you wanted to cheat? Just get someone to inject it into your game for you.
Yeah, from the server.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
It's wild.
Classic Apex jank.
Yep. Haven't played in quite some time.
No, me neither.
No, you haven't played in forever.
Oh, long time.
Yep.
Long time. I did log in, though, because I had... What was it? There's all that shit they gave away on Prime, I guess. So I had, like, all these fucking... loot crates or whatever.
I guess.
Oh no, I logged in because of this Final Fantasy crossover.
Oh yeah.
Because you get a free crate or something like that. So I did that. I didn't get anything of value. So
I don't even think I've opened mine yet.
Yeah, I opened it and was like, whatever, and then I logged out. I
Yeah.
opened them all.
I played a couple times with Briscoe in February, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It just felt good playing.
Yeah. It's Apex.
It is Apex.
Yep.
Let's talk about Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Twitch has kind of dialed everything back on its lewd content once
do you remember
again.
a couple months ago where it was like, all right, it's fine.
Open the floodgates,
Yeah.
let's go. And
More
then
tits, more ass.
Yeah.
Zoom in on the crotch. It's fine. No big deal. And then the whole community was like, no,
This
we
is
don't want
awful.
this. And they're like, okay, we don't want this either. So then they dialed it back.
Yeah.
And now they're dialing it back like totally. Their new guidelines starting on Good Friday were content that focuses on intimate body parts for a prolonged period of time will not be allowed. So you can't have like an ass cam or a titty cam.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's against the TOS.
Yes.
That was the new meta for the, I don't know what, e-girl streamers. Was like, there would be like, they'd do the gaming and then have like an ass cam just showing like their ass cheeks with their bikini bottom.
Yeah, there was one streamer, she would just lay on her chair and the shot would be on the chair and then her monitor would be off to the left and that's how you would watch the game she was playing.
Oh yeah.
And it would just be her laying in the chair.
Smart play.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll get around this somehow. Because also it's very like, it says they cannot be focused on the intimate body parts for a prolonged period of time. What is a prolonged period of time?
Yeah, right.
Is that 30 seconds? Is that 30 minutes? Is it, how long does it actually last? Cat break. Frank, au revoir. He's out of here. So, because they had it for a while where there could be nudity on the stream if it was artistic, whatever that means. And then it
It's
was
like if you're doing the waifus, you're just drawing them, right?
Yeah. Or like a giant furry cock with a piercing in it. That's cool. You're just drawing.
Yeah, you're just drawing it. That's artistic.
Exactly. So yeah, and then they had the black bar meta where it was like implied nudity. They got rid of that.
Yep.
Now it's like you can't have the ass cam or whatever. So I'm wondering what they're going to figure out next to get around the TOS.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like maybe there'll be no more lubing up the titties. 'Cause that was the other thing. They'd all be well oiled and everything.
Oh yeah, well oiled.
So the only nudity allowed on there is if you're actively breastfeeding. That's allowed.
That's it.
Yeah. So you can have active breastfeeding going on. So that's the new meta. All these e-girls are going to get pregnant so they can start showing off their titties again. Yeah, pretty crazy. They've done a lot of changes to the TOS. Like, just think, like, last 2 years.
Yep.
Gambling, gone. All this implied in actual nudity. Well, the actual nudity was allowed for, 24 hours before they rolled that back?
Rolled that back real quick.
I don't know what they're thinking, like...
They're trying to.
Well, I guess they just want to get the money because they get a lot of subs and everything. Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Videos, so
They're trying to see what's going to work. You open the floodgates and you instantly know what's going to break.
yeah.
Right. So it's a good little experiment. They'd be like, okay, here, let's try this out.
Yeah.
And if it works, it works. Right.
The streamers are kind of like what I have to deal with like scammers and shoplifters at work because
Yeah.
they'll come up with things and you'd be like, wow, I never would have thought of that as a way to like pull a scam,
Yeah, for sure.
just because they're just got to think of a way to get around whatever they're not allowed to do. It's like, whoa, crazy. Pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way these ones are too. They'll figure something out where it'll be, I don't know, X-ray cam next. Oh no, the one I said before stream was they'll just put a camera right in the vagina, but since you can't see anything, it'll just be it's like not against the terms of service.
Yeah.
But it is saying that the terms of service you can't show any fluids of a sexual nature. Were people doing that? Like they must have been.
Probably. In order for them to get written into the TOS, there's probably some sexual fluids.
Yeah, exactly.
People probably be like, here's my sexual fluids.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, anyways.
Or implied sexual fluids.
Is it like blurred out or something like that?
Probably. They're just like, look at this. This is my sexual fluid.
But like these e-girls, they've been banned suspended like 10 times. Like,
yeah, we were just talking about that during the pre-show where all of these, how many bans all these e-girls have. It's like 9, 10, 11, banned 11 times,
Like how many chances do you get?
More than 11, apparently.
Yeah. Dr. Disrespect only got 2.
Dr. Disrespect got 2 chances.
So he must have done something really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll never know. But
we will never know. That's
something.
wild. That's wild that he just gets permanently banned after, he screws up. He films in a bathroom. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, you're banned.
Yeah.
That's it. No coming back.
It was definitely something outside of. I don't think it was anything like he was like doing anything like sexual assaulting or anything like that. I think it was literally something business related.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to take business away from Twitch. And so they were just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, probably.
Get him out of here. So, anyways, we'll see what all these Amaranth and Morgpie and Asian Bunny and who else is there?
So many.
Asian Bunny and Morgpie are the main ones that keep getting
recommended to us by.
Well, not recommended, but they'll be the ones that'll be like, yeah, like Asian Bunny will be like, she always says how she changed TOS. And she was the first one I saw that had like those, she was using those like exercise machines that just jiggle your body.
Yeah.
And she was doing that, and it was just an ass cam of her getting jiggled, and it said colonoscopy cam. So I was like, okay, pretty good.
Don't want to vibrate anything out of there, that's for sure.
Yeah, just a little dookie falls out.
Yep.
Yeah, probably don't want to do that. Speaking of dookies, tell us about Game Scent.
So back in the 60s,
yeah,
there was a thing called Smell-O-Vision.
Yeah.
And they had movies where you would go and they would blast a scent into for more, 4D immersion.
That is actually not what they did.
No, what did they do?
They gave you a
scratch and sniff right.
card, and it would be like, at this point, scratch the card so you can smell it.
Right. Yeah, scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
So yeah, back in the 60s, they were experimenting with this kind of thing.
For movies.
It was manual.
Yeah.
And then GameSense is a new device, new quote unquote, because a lot of other people have postulated this device.
Well, I think there was one before in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Never really happened to come out, or it did come out, but no one gave a fuck about it, which is exactly what's going to happen with this one too.
Yeah, because this kind of thing, the developer has to support it, like the game developer.
Not necessarily, because a lot of think of
I guess if AI
Beat Saber, like people, they're not doing all these songs.
No,
the community is doing the songs.
Yeah.
So let's imagine there's just rabid Game Set fans, and they're like, I must know what the inside of Master Chief's armor smells like. So they set it up and they do their own Game Scent for like Halo Infinite or whatever.
Yeah.
I would imagine that
would have to be what it
would
is.
be.
But then everything would have to be timed up as well.
Yeah, but like if you're a hardcore fan,
For a full game, that's a lot of work.
yeah,
But yeah,
I agree.
you're right. If you're a
But
hardcore fan,
I don't think the game sent is like going the whole time. It
You
would
don't
be,
think so?
No, I think it would be like, okay, there's a cut scene.
and it would do a
It
smell.
would do there, or it's like, let's say I'm playing like, I don't know, a game where you walk through a field of flowers. Then
Yeah.
it would play a scent there when you're walking through a field of flowers, but it wouldn't be going the whole time.
No.
I don't think. But I could see, if this was something that was really, I don't know who would want to do this, but I could imagine a community of people getting together and like doing it,
Yeah. The most immersive experience.
Yeah, but the thing is, then you have to go buy the little whatever scent vials
you
they're
have to
doing, and you have to
reload
mix them. Like, if it was something that was big, I could picture like a Discord where they'd be like, "Oh, I did 1% rose scent, and I did 99% carrot scent, and that made this scent, and that's a great for like this sort of usage or whatever."
Okay, so here's the scents according to the website.
Okay.
These are the scents and refills coming in Q2. We have gunfire.
Okay.
Let the smoky echoes of gunshots immerse you in an adrenaline-pumping world of virtual combat.
I'm so ready.
Explosion.
Similar to gunfire.
Yeah, smell the detonations from explosions and debris as you navigate through virtual war zones.
Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Clean air.
Okay.
Storm.
Uh-huh.
Racing cars.
It's just gasoline smell.
Accelerating to the fast lane with invigorating blend of rubber, fuel, and asphalt
Oh God.
propels you into a high-speed, race-ready arena.
Oh, I'm ready.
Ugh! Blood.
Ew.
Ocean.
Uh-huh.
Sports arena.
Uh-huh.
And fresh-cut grass.
Fresh cut grass.
Fresh-cut grass.
Yeah, so I think they would have it, if you can design your own, you'd have it like mixing scents and stuff like that to create other scents. Or you'd have your custom scents
Yeah.
for specific games.
I mean, all this is just a big vape.
Yeah.
It's just a big vape.
Yeah.
So
no
you can just-
nicotine.
Yeah. You just put your vape juice in there so you can get like butternut squash smell.
Yeah. There's butternut squash vapes.
Probably. I don't
Ew,
know.
gross, dude. As I read this, I was like, imagine what Plague Tale games would smell like.
Oh, God. Just 6 pods of blood.
Just imagine when like that very viscous pig slides down the hill, or all those viscous pigs slide down the hill, or in that one town where we go into like the slop where they threw all the like carcass parts when they slaughter animals.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just
Yeah,
terrible.
they need a rot scent.
Yeah.
A biological rot.
And you're just playing Plague Tale and you're just like
Oh. So on the box it says AI automatically releases scents during gaming.
Oh, okay. So it would like, oh, the screen is really green right now. I better release a forest scent.
Maybe.
I hear
Yeah.
waves crashing. Let's let out the ocean. I hear an engine revving. Better let out the asphalt.
Yeah.
Okay. I would assume that it also means you can program your own, probably. But
Probably.
this is another thing where it's like no one's going to buy this. Well, you know what? I shouldn't
41
say,
global reviews on Amazon.
I shouldn't say no one is going to buy it, but it's not going to be something that's very popular or whatever.
Yeah, I'll wait for the Linus Tech Tips review on
You
it.
think he'll do that?
Oh, 100%. There's
Okay.
no way he's not.
Oh, crazy.
There's no way he's not. He's definitely going to be in there.
Yeah. Just another stupid PC peripheral that no one asked for
Yeah.
and no one needs or wants.
Mm-hmm.
Especially blood.
Blood.
Oh, the blood scent in my gamer room.
I think in order to make it work
It'll
really
mute the smell of
well
my farts.
is that, you got to be in VR.
Yeah.
You got to have it. The thing has to be huge with like 1,000 scents that it can mix and match
Yeah.
things with to make new scents.
But it's not like it's up against your nose. It's just
No,
like
no,
a
it's-
box you
it's-
set
yeah, it's
on
a
the
box.
table. So you'd be like shooting, and then like by the time the scent gets to your nose, you're already off to the next area.
It's in a box right above your head.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
You just put it on a platform up there, and then it would like
Okay.
with a fan and just
Yeah. Yeah,
Beauty.
I guess if you're really into VR, you could probably
Yeah.
get that, but
Yeah.
just seems like pointless to me.
I don't know. With the limited amount of sense and the way it works, I don't think it's, you got to reload it for every game you're going to play.
Unless there's slots for every cent.
There's
I don't
only
know.
6 slots.
Oh, okay.
So you can only get
You
6
have to pick and
cents.
choose. Like,
Yeah.
Geez, I might need Ocean in this game.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. How much does it show? How much those things cost? Like
100.
the cent pods or whatever they are.
So the cent pods. Give me the shop.
Yeah. Let's see.
The
here.
machine is $179.99 American.
Okay. And the cents are. We're scrolling. We're looking. Doesn't have a
The
price.
cents are not linked.
Okay, cool. Don't need to buy them. It only just comes with them so far. No refills available yet.
Yeah, maybe game cents.
It's actually cheaper than I thought it would be. Like $179 or whatever. I assumed it would be more money. But then again, probably all it has in it is like an activator and a like Bluetooth receiver so that the computer can send a like signal to it. Oh, maybe it's USB. Just to say like fire off a squirt of blood.
Yep.
Ew, that sounds gross.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. They have, it essentially works like a vape. Atomizers, stuff like that. But the refill cartridges are not currently for sale on Amazon.
Okay, so maybe they don't even sell them individually yet. Maybe they last a long time. I don't know.
Let me look at the website here. Order now. Cents. Yeah, you can't.
No refills or sold out of refills?
They may be sold out of refills. They don't have anything like you go to the shop and it just takes you to Amazon. So
Yeah, so we don't know. I would guess that the cent refills would be 10% of the cost of the unit. It's like $18. That seemed too expensive. I don't know.
$18 might be okay. It all depends on how long they last too.
Yeah.
Compatible with all major consoles, PC, and VR. Not compatible with smart TVs.
How does it work with a console?
I don't know. It's AI.
I wonder if it's like got a HDMI pass through or something like that. Because like it's different on your computer. You can run a separate program.
Oh yeah, there is an HDMI pass through.
Oh, interesting.
It's got a HDMI in or audio in,
And then has a HDMI out as well. Because it's got to go somewhere.
Well, the box is only one view, so it's probably
It probably
has it on the other side, right?
Okay.
The side I can see is HDMI in, audio in, DC in.
So it's just got to.
And then you can switch it from HDMI to audio, so you could just run it off of the audio, or you can run it off of HDMI for audio and visual.
I will not be purchasing this product.
No, I mean me neither. Unless I become a big YouTuber and suddenly I'm reviewing things, but
Yeah. I mean, I guess that if that was the thing too,
Yeah.
like if I could do a stupid video or something about it,
yeah.
maybe then. But
Okay, so this kit you get 6 cents with it.
okay,
You get gunfire, explosion, racing, clean air, storm, and forest.
not blood, eh?
No, blood is a new scent for Q2.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh,
then-
Noctwolf is like, oh my god, it's so good.
So there must be like, it must allow like, updates to it or something like that. 'Cause how
Probably.
else would it know to use a different scent?
Yeah, right?
So, wonder if you could hook up like 3 different ones, split your, your HDMI signal, get every scent going in different boxes and everything.
Yeah.
All right, it seems like they thought it out anyways. I'll
Yeah.
give them that.
Yeah.
I don't really need to smell my video games. So.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know until you try, right? I mean, you don't
I don't
you don't
know.
VR often, so
No, but even I don't like. How's it going to increase my enjoyment of a game? If I really
Just
smell the bullets,
immersion. You got to get immersed.
I guess so. I guess so. When are they going to add the sense for VR sex?
I don't know.
They already
Soon.
did. It's got blood. All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Let's quickly
apologize,
go
everyone.
over the DOJ is suing Apple over iPhone monopoly in landmark antitrust case.
Yes. Did you watch this video?
I did not know.
What a guy. It's only 9 minutes of your life, dude. And you love YouTube. What's your
9
problem?
minutes, dude.
Huh?
Well, I mean, I didn't even know there was a... I only saw the CNN link. I didn't see this YouTube one on top.
Well, then, I added the CNN one. The one on our messages was the YouTube one.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
in your face. Anyways, I watched it. It's basically just the guy talking about the case.
Oh, yeah, I did watch this.
You
Never mind.
motherfucker, dude. What the fuck?
Like, I didn't watch this. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. I definitely
You
did.
motherfucker. He just talks about iPhone and the monopoly they have on the smartphone market.
Yeah.
Do I agree? To an extent, I agree. But I also disagree a bit, too.
Yeah, I disagree.
Like, they do have... Some of the things they do are anti-consumer.
Yes.
I agree. Like the inability to do third-party stores.
Yes.
Or the inability to use other pay options.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use Apple Pay on the Apple thing.
Or that whole thing where they're like, oh, it's you're a green bubble.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care about you.
That is kind of like, who fucking cares? Really? I don't give a shit. But it is true, the implication because of the bubble color, I have seen people talk about, like, I was texting someone and, oh, ew, the bubble, ew, it's the wrong color, ew, they have an Android, ew, what a poor person or whatever, you know? I think it's more a problem with their forced, like with your iPad.
Yeah. We were just talking about the iPad that I have over here, which is it's the 4th generation. Works
fine.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Can't do anything on it.
Yeah.
Because they don't support it anymore.
Stop supporting it. So it's like if they still like let you use the old apps or whatever. Now, is it part of the problem because YouTube is also not supporting it? Like, for example, YouTube. You said you can't use.
I can't use YouTube on this thing.
But is that only on Apple, or is that also because YouTube was like, well, we've changed the way our website works?
It could be because they've changed the way the website works, but I can't get the app. Like the app, you just can't use it. You can't download it.
So you can't download the last version that worked on the iPad. Yeah, that's kind of baloney.
Yeah.
So they also talk about how because of some of the things they've said, like Apple, they use their market share to, sort of wrangle people into using iPhones only,
Mm-hmm.
where it'll be like, if we make an iPhone and you buy the iPhone because you're locked in, then your kid, you'll get them an iPhone and you'll get your grandma an iPhone because,
Yep.
they're all working, together or whatever, brand loyalty or whatever. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, okay, they did a good job with their brand loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It does, like, why don't they do this iPhone? Like, why aren't they going up against, I don't know, pharmaceutical companies?
Right?
Like, what's the deal? The difference with that is there's 20,000 lobbyists working for pharmaceutical companies because there's 20,000 pharmaceutical companies, where there's probably 5 iPhone lobbyists because there's one Apple,
Yeah.
Because there seems to be there's bigger problems in America than the iPhone.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure, but I'm not American. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as an outsider looking in, it's kind of like iPhone seems like kind of low on the, priorities list to me.
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I buy an Android device.
Yes. The whole reason I didn't get an iPhone was because I didn't want to be locked into the whole Apple
ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I did have iPods.
Yep.
Because that was like the easiest way to do music after I left like the fucking CD era.
Yes. I mean, it was iPods were stable. They were large format. You could get all your music on there and they would just play music.
I shouldn't even say that I went to iPod first. I didn't.
No, you went to Zune.
No, I didn't. I wanted to go to Zune, but Zune was just as bad as the iPhone. No, the first thing I had first thing I played MP3s on was my PSP. So imagine carrying the PSP in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
No, actually, that's a lie. I had a CD player that would play MP3s. So I carried a CD player in my pocket with a burnt disc of MP3s.
Yeah.
Then I moved to the PSP, which was just as big. After
Except
that,
you could play games on it.
Well, that's true. But after that, I had a Creative M Vision.
Yes.
Which was, I loved it. but it stopped working after like a year.
Oh.
So I was like, well, like that sucks. So then I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll get an iPod.
Mhm.
I know they're last, right? I had an iPod Classic, like 160 gig, like the most desired one, and I fucking lost it
on a spinning disc.
Yeah,
too.
And I lost it. I wish I had it because
They
those things are worth like money.
Yeah,
they're worth money.
They're collector's item now.
Yeah. Actually, the first one I had was an iPod Touch.
Yeah,
and then I went to the Classic, and I also had a Nano, whatever the small one with the screen was.
I think it's just a Nano with a screen.
Because there was the one that didn't have a screen on it too.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah. I can't remember.
That was iPod Shuffle.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. So I had the Nano. Anyways, I really liked them, but when it was time to get a phone, a smartphone, everyone I knew had an iPhone or a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I didn't want a BlackBerry because I didn't give a fuck about. It just drove me crazy. Would be like, I'm on my Crackberry, and it's like, what are you doing on your phone that's so addictive?
Right?
Just texting people? Like, what are you doing on a BlackBerry? And then iPhone came out. It was cool, but by the time I was like, I am going to get a smartphone, I just didn't want to deal with Apple and iTunes and all that bullshit. So I was like, I'll just get a smartphone.
Yeah.
I think my first smartphone was a Galaxy 3 or 2. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fine. It did everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I had looked at it now, I'd be like, oh my God, that was my first smartphone? It's so slow. But
do I have mine in this drawer?
Uh-oh.
Maybe? Because I had a BlackBerry as well.
Oh.
I had I don't think it's in here. But it was a full screen BlackBerry, no keyboard, but it had a clicky screen. So you would click the screen.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
I do have my second smartphone in here.
Oh really?
Which is an HTC One.
Oh wow.
Some of the best audio you could ever get in a phone.
Nice.
Out of this bad boy.
Nice.
That was such a nice phone too. It had dual stereo front firing speakers, dedicated.
Oh yeah.
It's a good little phone. It played all the music and it was great. That's what I used because it had the best sound you could possibly get in a smartphone.
Oh crazy. My first phone was just a shitty Virgin Mobile flip phone.
Oh yeah, that was my first
one. And then I moved
on
on to the LG Slide or something like that, which was just a phone that you could slide a keyboard out of. Because like for younger people like that have only ever had smartphones, you wouldn't know what the fuck. But back in the day, it was crazy when sort of like the nicer cell phones were with keyboards and stuff come out, because you would just be texting like crazy. That's all you could do, text really.
Yep.
But do you remember where it would be like you'd be setting ringtones for different people and stuff like that?
Yep.
And like, oh yeah, when you phone me, it's going to play this song. Like now it'd be like, why are you phoning me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Calling me on your cell phone.
Like I remember talking on the phone, but nowadays, like, no, never ever.
Yeah, it's like just text me.
Yeah. If someone calls me, I'm like, who died?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let me call in emergencies.
Yeah, I remember when my sister-in-law phoned me. I was walking home from work and my phone's ringing. I'm like, she's calling me. So she's like, how's it going? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, pretty good. We talked for a bit. And she's like, do you know why I'm calling you? And I'm like, well, you must be pregnant. She, how did you know? And I was like, well, the only way you're going to phone me is if you're pregnant or my brother died.
Yeah.
So it's got to be one of the two. And you're way too happy for him to be dead.
Yeah.
So that's got to be the reason, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So anyways, iPhone. Yeah, I mean, the EU already, like, this is the EU leading the US now, because they already made the iPhone change in the EU, because now they have to use USB-C. They have to open up the market to third-party apps, all this other stuff that's so consumer-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Department of Justice is just like, well, why didn't they do it over here for us too? They don't got to.
They don't got to.
I mean, think of the other thing that's changed too. Like when you would get a phone, it was locked to the carrier.
Yep.
You couldn't do anything with it.
That was always wild.
Oh, yeah. And then they finally were like, hey, that's a pretty bullshit play you guys are doing. Like, no, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to have to make a law against that. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't really the smartphone makers.
No.
Well, it was, because they put the ability to do that in the phone.
Yeah.
But that was on the carriers, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see anyways. Sucks for Apple's or iPhone. Yeah, Apple stockholders, you know? Because that can't be good for the bottom line.
No.
But like, is Samsung doing so badly that they really need to help them out? Like, is there another American company that's making cell phones? This only hurts an American company more than anything.
Yeah, because they are.
Well, they're made in like whatever, but everything's
Yeah, but they're an
done
American
in America.
company. Yeah.
But like Samsung's Korean, and
Yeah.
like what's the other one?
Oh, well, Google.
Oh yeah,
Google
but
would be
they
American.
don't they just use HTC stuff?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not now. They used
Okay.
to just be HTC,
Okay,
but
so-
now they have their own manufacturer.
Wow, I never even thought of Google. But they're so open too. I mean,
Oh yeah,
not
they're the most open.
except for allowing third-party stores on their store, but you can just install a third-party
you just sideload.
store on your thing. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So
And the Google, because I run Pixel,
yeah.
it's the least bloatware phone.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think I'm going to go next time I get a phone, is just get like a Google whatever, because the Samsung has all their bullshitty Samsung fucking Bixby and all this shit that you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of it. And it's like, oh my gosh.
And you're paying between 500 and 1,000 more for that phone.
Yeah.
For that flagship phone, whereas this is, it's cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this phone, I'm using a Samsung A7, which is
Yeah.
like an older, it's like a Galaxy that
Yeah, and
they've downgraded it a little bit.
Mhm.
But it's
the
basically
A's are
Galaxy.
like the ultra base model, where the S's are like the premium model.
Yeah, but it's not a Galaxy. It's a Samsung A7 or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like they took the Samsung and just put like a slower chip in it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I only paid like whatever. I bought this at the store, so it was like $150 or something
Yeah.
like that. It was ridiculous. So I haven't really bought a new phone in a long time, but this one's kind of annoying me, so I might be upgrading to an iPhone. Just kidding.
You got to get that Google Pixel 8.
Yeah.
I think they're on 8 now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I've never had a Google one, so I've only ever had all my smartphones have been Samsung, so I've never left the Samsung.
Oh yeah, Pixel 8s are out.
But the thing is, I don't want to spend like $800 on a phone. That just sort of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, but if you're not going to get a flagship phone, then yeah.
Yeah.
I think they got non-flagship.
I just don't use my phone for anything besides like texting, looking at TikTok, and like listening to like podcasts.
Mhm.
I don't really need anything too crazy. I also find phones now are too big. Like if I put
they're getting
if I put
quite
this
large
in my back pocket, it sticks out of the top of my pocket. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah, see, the Google Pixel 8, it's only $1,000.
yeah. But see, like only $1,000.
Oh, I know, yeah. Ridiculous.
It's only $1,000.
It's ridiculous when you think
Like,
about it like
for
that.
a phone, okay. But like again, just thinking back to when I was growing up, like imagine you had to get a new house phone for $1,000 every other year or
Nope.
every year.
$25.
It's just crazy to think the way the culture has changed on spending
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I mean, your home phone, what does it do? Just calls.
Yeah, I know, but like, could you think of anything anyone did when they were growing up where it was like, oh yeah, I have to get $1,000 item every other year, a new one?
No, not in the 80s, that's for sure.
80s or 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's just the smartphone market where everyone was like, yeah, okay, I have to get a new phone every other year.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
But
but
you
you
do.
kind of do.
You do.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you do.
I mean, I don't. I've had 4 smartphones since smartphones were a thing, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's over the course of what? Like, when did the iPhone come out? 2008?
Yeah.
Something like that. So, anyways, iPhone.
Yeah, I guess I've been in the Pixel family since Pixel 2.
Yeah.
So I got a Pixel 2 XL from our good friend Nine Arsons.
Yes.
He was like, let's put this on your plan. This is my old phone. And I was like, oh man, I like this.
Yeah.
And so I still have that phone upstairs. That's what I watch when I'm in the bath.
Oh, yeah.
Because this case is slippy and that case isn't. So I can prop it up, watch a YouTube video in the
nice.
bath and relax.
Nice.
And it still runs fine,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
The battery is garbage. I watch a half an hour YouTube video and it's just dead.
Wow. And the work phone's an iPhone?
And the work phone's an iPhone.
That's the other thing with iPhone is it's sort of like everyone seems like that if work is not a BlackBerry, it was an iPhone.
Yeah.
It's always here's your iPhone, here's your iPhone, here's your iPhone.
I got a choice the last time to get an Android or an iPhone, and I was like, no, just do iPhone because then it's separate.
Oh yeah.
I can't link any of my Google stuff to it.
Yeah.
So
well, you could if you installed it.
I could, yeah, but I'm like, no, keep it separate. I don't want to see that phone on the weekends.
Yeah, fair enough. Exactly. Anyways, it was an interesting video.
Yes.
We'll see exactly what happens. I mean, there'll be that testifying in front of Congress that Steve Apple will have to do. What's his name?
Steve.
No.
Tim Cook.
Tim Apple.
Tim Cook.
He'll have to answer all these stupid fucking Congress questions.
Yep.
Actually, didn't he do that already once?
I don't know.
Someone did, where they had to talk in front of Congress, and they were asking him questions about like iMessage, and yeah, it must have been someone from Google maybe. And they were asking him questions about iMessage and stuff like that, and he's like, I don't know about iMessages. That's Apple. I work for Google. It's a different company. So the congressmen are so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Next up, Joe Lieberman.
Yep.
He is the senator who crusaded against video game violence.
Yes.
Has passed away at the age of 82.
Yeah, he was basically the guy that caused the creation of the SRB back in the day.
Yeah.
Because him and like Hillary Clinton had a real problem with Night Trap.
Yep.
Because you know what? It's so crazy when you think back about it. It was all because they just didn't. It was like clickbait back in the day. What was it called back then? Before clicking. Like, what did they call if there was a fake headline that was just to make you have like outrage? Because the way they thought Night Trap was that it was like you're murdering young girls in this game for children, and it's inappropriate and blah blah. And if you play Night Trap, the game first of all is corny as fuck. Second of all, you're trying to save the girls, not kill them. But like they didn't know the whole problem, like what the deal with the game was. So they turned it into a whole thing about how video games are bad and we have to like crack down on them. Much like movies with the MPAA ratings. Because they wanted to have their own ratings, and it was going to be government rated. And the industry got together and we're like, no, we'll do it like the motion pictures. We'll create our own rating system. It'll be just like the movies that works. So let's do that.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. Yeah. Joe Lieberman and Hillary Clinton. I almost said Hillary Duff. They really didn't like Night Trap and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Mortal Kombat makes sense. Night Trap, not so much.
I mean, again, if you look at Mortal Kombat that they were so upset by, Mortal Kombat 1, it just looks corny as fuck.
Sure, it does now, that's for sure.
But it was like hyper realistic when it came out.
Yeah, quote unquote hyper.
Well, think about like, as you're like, throw your mind back to the days when you first saw like Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Weren't you like, it's fucking real life?
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean the full motion video dudes with blood spraying everywhere. Yeah, it was wild.
It looked real as hell.
Yeah.
But you look at it through the glasses of 2024 and you're like, oh my god.
It looks terrible.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
This was in the era with Jack Thompson too. Do you remember Jack Thompson? He was the guy that was always trying to sue video game companies about violence in video games, and he always filed all these lawsuits, and he was eventually disbarred because he just wasted everybody's time basically. Yeah, he also testified at Congress too, and he was just a buffoon.
As they usually are.
Yeah, it's kind of good now though that all these sort of old crotchety guys and gals are getting so old they're dying because well, not that that's a good thing that he died.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Now people that actually grew up playing video games are becoming lawmakers.
Yep.
And they know like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So there won't be this stupid ass, ridiculous, well, in theory, but then you see who gets voted in, then you think, well, never mind. I was wrong. Things are just going to be as bad as they were. But at least they have an idea of what technology is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sure Joe Lieberman knew all about, like, telegrams. He was up on telegrams.
He probably knew all about telegrams.
He sent telegrams. He received them. He knew how they worked. He had no problem with telegrams. But the guy that only ever received letters by horse was like the evils of telegrams.
Yep.
They're corrupting the people by transmitting information too quickly. It's gotta, the letter has to sit absorb some trail dust before you get it.
Yeah. That's how you know it's authentic.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see anyways.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was besides the video game stuff, I seem to think he was a pretty okay lawman.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I don't think he was Republican. I think he was just a Democrat who didn't like video games. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm having a pee.
Okay, sounds good. Do it.
Let me just label that tank.
What did I miss here? They're testing the waters, yes. Some wet fingers. Oh, is that the sexual fluids? Gross. Blood explosion in sports arena. Slim! Give me a full-blown Animus Machines or give me nothing. My opinion on VR. $180 for sinus cancer. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it was just made the scent of popcorn all the time, then I'd be cool with it. But I can't imagine any scent from a video game that I would be like, yeah, let's get that squirted into my nose. That's what I'm trying to sniff all day long. And the tank's going down to have dinner. I wonder what was on dinner for the Tansy tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll do my usual Sunday night stop at the grocery store. See if I can find anything worthwhile for dinner. Yeah. Yeah, what he said. I can hear the birds chirping outside. It's a nice day right now. I am ready for summer. Was born ready, baby. Yeah. I think once I get home, I'm gonna do the podcast videos, do a bit of a YouTube video in. Other than that, I don't really have any other plans for today. He's back. One day he'll make it through a whole podcast.
Yeah, right.
Not today. Not today.
A-Dog, what's going on?
Ow. A-Dog. Where's A-Dog?
He's in the YouTube.
YouTube. Welcome in.
Hello. All right, let's carry on.
Okay.
Marvel has unveiled an Overwatch-style hero shooter called Marvel Rivals.
Yes, they did.
I watched the preview.
Yeah.
This game looks like garbage.
Well, I mean, it's going to be going into beta in a couple months, so
yeah.
It's not really far along yet. It's also made by NetEase, so it's probably not going to be good and full of microtransactions and loot boxes and all that shit.
I don't know. Maybe I'm suffering from that thing where voices are not so ingrained with the.
It's like, why is it not Robert Downey?
Yeah. With that kind of thing where it's ingrained to the actors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, everything sounds weird, but the gameplay looks real slow. Like everyone's just running around like they're on ice. Well, and yes, it is still in pre-beta.
Also, it's
alpha even
third person.
Yeah,
it's not first person, so it would definitely look like it would move differently.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be interesting, but the only saving grace I could think of with this is maybe because it's Marvel, they probably have some sort of control over it or something like that, where they can be like, you better fix this fucking problem here, buddy. Because think about like Star Wars Battlefront when it first came out.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, you have to spend how much money to unlock Darth Vader? The game costs $60 and then it costs like $80 to unlock Darth Vader if you don't want to grind for weeks at a time to unlock Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And there was such... well, it wasn't that video like the most downvoted... No, the comment was the most downvoted comment on Reddit of all time. Where the guy said, you'll want to take pride in unlocking these characters in the game. And Marvel obviously got on the phone and was like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Yeah.
Because then they made the game no microtransactions. They unlocked everything, basically.
Yeah.
So I would think Marvel probably has something in control. Well, I guarantee it, because what was the Marvel game that was free to play? It was like a top-down action Diablo-style Marvel game. It was free to play, but you could like buy loot boxes and stuff, but you could unlock everything in the game more or less too. It was on PC for a long time, and then they released it on console.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was called. I played a bunch of it because it was kind of fun, actually.
I recall
I played it on Xbox. But then like a whole thing came out about the like CEO of the company that made the game was like a predator or something like that. And there was all this negative publicity around the game.
Wow.
And then Marvel shut it down basically. Like it was like literally gone. It was out on Xbox for like 2 or 3 months and they shut it down, and Microsoft refunded all the money spent to everyone that played the game.
Wow.
And at that point I was like, damn, I wish I would have spent money on this game, because I didn't spend any money. Because there was still a few achievements I didn't have, and if I would have spent money, I could have unlocked them easily. Because now I can't get the achievements. I can't remember what it was called.
When did it come out?
Oh,
was it pre-2000?
No. It was like 2018 it shut down or something like that.
Oh, I meant pre-2020.
Yeah. It shut down in like 2018 or something like that.
Huh.
I can't remember what it was called.
Marvel Future Fight.
I played a bunch of it though. But yeah, I would think that this new Marvel game would be something similar to that. Maybe.
Yeah.
That they would have some sort of like, what do you call it? Oversight into how it's operated and everything like that.
I kind of played a game like that on the 360.
Like the Marvel one? Oh, you're thinking of Marvel Legends or X-Men Legends?
Maybe.
No,
it was a kind of like that.
No, this was Marvel Heroes.
It
was called Marvel Heroes Omega on the Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a free to play. I remember because I was playing and people were complaining on the Reddit about how like, oh, on the PC there's like every character had like 20 different costumes, because there'd be like the 1980s version of Wolverine, and then the 2000, and then be like Weapon X Wolverine, blah blah blah. And they're like, and we only have like 4 costumes each. This is baloney, blah blah blah. And I just was like, what are they gonna do? Release every costume and just flood the market as we get it launched on Xbox? Like, no, they'll spread them out a little bit. So anyways, yeah, I had every achievement but 2.
Oh, achievement hunter over here.
I just played a fair amount of it. It was pretty fun. I just liked it. It says I played 100 hours on True Achievements here.
That's not a lot.
Well, it only was out for a couple months, and they shut the whole thing down because there was this whole thing with the company and the CEO and all this stuff. Like, he was a predator, and yeah.
That's wild.
Blah, blah, blah.
Huh.
Yeah, it was out for less than a year, I believe. I don't know the exact release date. Oh, yeah, it came out on June 30th, 2017. And then it shut down on November 27th, same year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's wild.
Pretty crazy.
Wild. Yeah.
So, I don't think this, whatever company this was, Gazillion Entertainment, I don't think they have quite the pull of NetEase, but...
Yeah, NetEase is pretty big.
Yeah, so...
Pretty big.
I'm sure they have to have some sort of, like, quality... Well, then again... I was going to say, they must have some sort of quality level that they go for or whatever, but I mean, the Avengers game did come out.
Yep.
It's not a very good game.
Nope.
So, yeah, you've convinced me this game's going to be bad.
I think it's going to be awful.
Yeah.
Just the stuff that they showed, I was like, oh my God, this looks terrible.
We'll both sign up for the beta and play.
Yes, we will.
We'll check it out together and see exactly how bad it is.
Yep. Next up, Diablo 4.
What about it?
Is on Game Pass.
Oh, yes, it is.
I loaded up Game Pass because I was looking for something to play, and I'm like, Diablo 4?
Yep.
It actually didn't clue into me that Diablo 4 was on Game Pass when I saw it on Game Pass.
Really?
Because I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. Skip past Diablo 4, whatever, don't care.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, wait, this is Xbox.
Yes.
This is on Game Pass.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the first Blizzard game to go on Game Pass.
And
And
Since
since
I did say I would only play it if
On
it was
Game
free
Pass?
on Game Pass.
Did you?
I haven't yet, no.
Oh, okay.
But
You're going
I
to.
did say I would.
So
So I will give it an install and give it a try.
yeah, I might. I don't know. I've got a stupid problem in my head where I just don't like to unlock an achievement in a game I'm not going to play. Really,
Yeah.
just clutters up my like history list. So like I might enjoy Diablo, but I don't really want to play it to just have an achievement on my list. You know?
Yeah. I mean, play it because you're gonna wrap it. You're gonna beat Diablo.
Yeah, but can you beat Diablo? Don't they just keep adding seasons all the time
Yes.
and then more achievements?
Yes.
And then you have to play more
Yes.
forever.
Probably.
You're going to hell if you don't.
I mean, you're going to hell
Or
if you do.
you're in hell playing Diablo 4.
You're going to hell if you play it. You're going to hell if you don't play
I'd probably like it. I liked playing Diablo 3 on Xbox.
it. Well, then you will probably like it.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to like it.
Just get your Roderick Cube and get in there.
Anyways, this is a lot of the reason why I don't try a lot of these Game Pass games where it's like, oh, you could just try Pal World. It's like, yeah, but I'll get an achievement. I don't want a single Pal World achievement on my achievement list.
Well, get two.
Yeah, but then you have
then it
to.
won't
What
be
if I
long.
hate it?
Uh,
I'm like stun locked by my own brain. Something's wrong with me.
no, that was like me all week, stun locked. I'm like, what am I going to play? I don't play anything. I want to play something. No, you don't.
Well, that's a little different. I
Yeah.
did play something, but it was like, you know, I saw like the whatever that farming game, what is it? The mech
Far
one?
World Pioneers?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Farlight Pioneers. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, something like that.
I was like, I should try that, and then I was like, I don't know if I'll like it enough. So
You won't.
Stun locked.
You won't like it enough.
No. Why
I
not?
don't even know if I like it enough to continue playing.
Well,
I kind of want to see what's progression is like,
Yeah.
but I also am like, I mean,
It kind of looks grindy as fuck, like if I was playing Scrap Yard Mechanic or
Scrap
whatever.
Mechanic.
Scrap Mechanic.
Scrap Mechanic has the grind in that is more interesting, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because you get to build things.
I
and
guess so.
drive them or
Once you
fly
get to
them
that
or-
point, it's
yeah.
pretty okay, but
Get your coilover shocks together and
yeah. Just building these crazy machines. Oh my god.
build a board with some wheels
Yeah.
that just bounces around 'cause it's got no shocks.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might. I need to figure out a way to like do account sharing or something like that, so I can make another gamer tag and try these games on another gamer tag, so I don't get achievements.
I mean,
I don't know why I have this. Like, I got to keep my like. It's not even like my achievement. It's not like I have like 100% achievements.
Yeah.
I'm like below 50%, but it's just like, ugh. Anyways,
One more achievement on the pile.
yeah, but then my percentage goes down. It's like when I would be.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like when I'd be
see.
playing Call of Duty and be like, I gotta get a 1.0 death to kill ratio.
KDR, yeah.
That's my goal here. So maybe that's my my thing on achievements. I gotta be 50%.
Yeah, could be.
I'm not even there, dude.
You're not even there.
Well, it also doesn't help when you play a game like Vampire Survivors and it's like I unlocked one of 300 achievements.
Yeah, you probably unlocked at
Oh,
least
yeah, I've got-
150 of 300.
I've got like well over 50%
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that game for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a good game. Easy to play,
Yeah, that's a good one.
easy to pick up,
Like
hard to
that
put
one,
down.
when I saw you play it, I was like, I know I'll enjoy this, so
Yeah.
that's fine. I can play this. But it's like, I don't know, will I enjoy Pal World enough to play it? I don't think I would. I think I would enjoy it, but not enough to be playing it enough.
Yeah,
It's just like
I
Valheim.
agree with that.
Like Valheim, I enjoyed, but not enough to be like, I got to play more Valheim. It's like, yeah, I'll play some Valheim, sure,
Yeah.
whatever, why not?
It's not something that keeps you up at night, you know.
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah, I will install because I said I would.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Do you know
Mhm.
Johnny Somali? Have you heard of Johnny
I've
Somali?
heard of Johnny Somali. He was the guy that was douching around in Japan.
Yeah. He promised the court. He promised the court. He was like, "Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. I'm not gonna live stream anywhere else. It's gonna be fine." I'm just
In
gonna-
Japan.
In Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
And then so he got out of jail.
Yeah.
Immediately flew to some other country.
Yeah.
And started his douchebag antics again.
Yes.
And I watched some of the video from A to Z.
Mm-hmm.
And he, just him just trying to pick fights with everybody and being like, look at my bodyguard. And then, Kick banned him.
Yeah, but Kick banned him because he said he was going to go and attack a stream sniper, I think.
Yeah. He was threatening violence against other people.
The other thing, too, is now he's saying something about because he's in Israel right now, they banned him because he's in Israel or something like that. He's a big-time idiot. Yeah. I don't want to say who, but someone we know was banned from his chat on YouTube or Kick. I can't remember where he was streaming, but they went there and just said he was ugly. They got banned from his chat.
So it looks like he got banned from Kick for 3 days for hitting on underage girls and asking for porn.
What?
And then recently he was banned for off.
Like, was he on stream asking for it?
Yeah,
like,
it looks like it. There's clips.
Oh my god. He's so stupid.
Yeah. Banned off Kick for promoting violent behavior.
Yeah, that was because he said he was going to go attack someone who's stream sniping him or something like that.
He didn't get permanently banned.
No. He's only on a temporary ban, and he was like messaging other people on Kick, this like big streamers, like, oh, can you help me out? Like, I know you've got the poll or whatever, and if you have any love for me, you'd help me out or whatever. And like, who the fuck has any love for you, dumbass?
Yeah, nobody does. Oh my god. Just watching him do things, I was like,
I don't even think he gets that many people watching him, really.
300,000 people on Kick.
Followers?
No, watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's view botting, though.
Oh, 100% view botting.
I think that was also like what the person that was banned from his channel said, is that there's like so many people watching him, but like the chat is like not even moving at all.
No.
So it's all like view botting.
Yeah, and a lot of people just hate watch anyway.
I don't even hate watch DSP. It's like fascination watch. How is this guy like this? Yeah, this guy's a clown.
100%. 100%
so
clown.
stupid. Anyways, Johnny Somali.
Just get permanently banned.
Yeah, but he'll just go stream on Rumble or like, what's that alt-right one?
Oh, the one that we were told we should stream on?
Yeah, what's that one called?
Cozy? Cozy.tv?
Yeah, cozy.tv.
Yeah. Oh, man. Amazing.
Yeah. There's also like that weird one that gets paid in cryptocurrency that was an XQC. No, wait.
No, it was lemon. Something to do with lemons.
No. There was the one that somebody was streaming. Oh no, it was PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie. I think it had something to do with like lemons or citrus or something like that.
I can't remember.
It was very yellow.
I don't remember. Anyways,
me neither.
There's lots of places.
Yeah.
You can go stream. I don't know, something else.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club.
Yeah.
Each week, we play a video game. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval of that video game, and then we talk about it live on stream. And this is a Game Club, which means you are invited to play along with us.
Yeah. Do it.
We tend to try and play games that were given away for free on Epic or some other method, or games that are like cheap.
Or on Game Pass.
Or on Game Pass, yes. And of course, right now, and you can join us live in Twitch, twitch.tv/StreamVoidPod, or you can post down in the Discord. Link is down there below. And there is a forum post with the latest updates from what I've been playing in the game.
What he said.
And of course, right now we're playing Death Stranding.
And
we're just about to wrap up chapter 2. Or we are wrapped up chapter 2 on this.
We do wrap up chapter 2.
Yeah, there are 38 deliveries total so far that we could have done.
Yeah, but you don't have to do them all.
You definitely don't have to do them all. There's ones that have golden threads over their name, and those are the storyline ones.
Yeah, so a lot of those ones that are orders for Sam give you something if you do them.
Yes, there are a lot of upgrades and equipment you can do.
So we skipped over the whole first leg upgrade. Because remember when we went to the second map or whatever, and we got the leg upgrade?
Yeah.
There's one in the first map
that
you can get. Yeah. The whole quest where I can recolor my BB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a thing for like some sort of leg add-on that makes you like better, but not as good as the other ones.
Yes.
So when I went back, I was like, oh, they gave me these trash legs that I don't even want to use. because I went back to just see what was going on. And then I also saw that a lot of those other quests, like the other open quests, those are like infinitely repeatable.
Oh?
Yeah. So like, it'll be like Ludens fans
Mm-hmm.
delivering whatever
Yep.
movies.
Yep.
That's a repeatable one. It'll eventually
Oh.
show up again.
Okay.
Because I went back to the first area and there's some sort of indicator where it said like my best score on it or whatever.
Huh.
Because you get scored.
Yeah.
And it was I could do it again.
Oh, interesting.
So you can improve your ranking on these old ones. I don't think you can do it for the orders for Sam. It's just the other ones. Anyways, I did a bit of faffing about in the first area again because now I got robo legs.
Yep.
So I'm like invincible. So the other thing too, last time we played, we got the little gun that shoots out the wire. That's great for taking out mules.
Yep.
But it also says like you can shoot BTs.
Yes.
And you were like, oh, you don't need to change the ammo. It just automatically uses the ammo on BTs. So I got the gun and I went to the like base and it was like, oh, you should do the training for the gun. Because there's training. I don't know if it's in...
No training for me.
So if you're in the menu, you can go down to your room, or there's also the shooting range.
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh, the shooting range. I'll go check out the shooting range. And there's like the trials of getting through the BTs with the new gun, right?
Yeah.
So I'm shooting the BTs and you shoot it, wrap it up. The BT dies and you move on to the next one, shoot it, wrap it up. And you just got to take out like 18 BTs in whatever, 6 minutes. And you have like 19 shots. So you can only...
miss once
or whatever. So I'm like, okay, sweet, whatever, cool. So I do it. I kill all the BTs, go through, finish it off. I'm like, perfect. So then I'm like out in the wild. The BTs come up. I was like, no problem. Start shooting them. And I'm like walking around waiting for them, whatever. It doesn't kill them.
No, it just wraps them up.
So like in the trial, they die.
Yeah.
Or the shooting range. But in the real world, they're just like are tied up for a bit and then they attack you anyways. And I'm like trying to do a quest. I don't remember which one. It was probably one of the actual ones we need to do for the actual mission.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no blood grenades.
Oh, no.
Because I'm like, I have this gun that kills these BTs. It doesn't kill them.
No.
So then after I made it through, whatever. I was like, I wonder if I shoot it again if it kills it. But I didn't try that.
No.
So I'm going to try that next time. I was going to actually try it like after I finished this delivery we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you wake up after the delivery, I don't know if you've gotten to the next section.
The next chapter?
When you wake up and it's like, why am I in World War I?
Yeah. No, I went to there and I was like, save quit.
Yeah. So the whole point of this whole chapter is like fragile. Everyone thinks she's a terrorist.
Yeah.
And we have to work with all these like smaller places that are distrustful of Fragile because she's supposed to be a terrorist. We have to earn their trust. How do we do that? We do a delivery.
Of course.
Bring them into the UCA.
Or just get them on the network.
Yeah. And we uncover the story of why Fragile is... People think she's a terrorist.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And like, again, Kojima has like great ideas. It's interesting ideas and wow, crazy.
It's super interesting ideas,
but
for sure.
the storytelling is just so bad.
Yes.
Like, as soon as I get to the area and they're like, oh, they say Fragile blew up this city or whatever. And I'm like, well, obviously she was tricked into delivering a bomb. Obviously.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I heard she's a terrorist. Oh, blah, and she's so bad, blah, 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 blah. And anyways, that's what it turns out to be, is that Higgs tricked her into before he was really a terrorist, or I don't know, anyways. He tricked her into delivering a nuke into the city and the nuke blew up and whatever. And as we work through the chapter, we learn about Fragile and how she became all wrinkly because she had a choice, either like deliver the bomb, another bomb, I think, second bomb
to South Knot City,
or like she can throw it away by running through the rain nude, so she'll become all wrinkly.
Yeah.
So she decided to run through the rain to save everybody. But the whole part where Sam gets his thermonuclear bomb was so fucking stupid. As soon as the power, it's like the power goes out, and the guy's like, "Oh, geez, shucks and darn, something's wrong." Well, here's a delivery for you, kind sir. If you could take this,
It was mislabeled.
it was mislabeled, and you should really take it to wherever you're going, South
Yeah.
Dot City. And I was just like, "This is Higgs giving me a bomb." Like,
yeah.
and then I'm thinking, like, well, this has got to be a switcheroo. It can't be that obvious, can it? So Sam is just like, well, shucks, darn, I'll deliver it for you. So you grab it, and Sam's like, I've got another package. I got to deliver it. But I got to get the real story from Fragile, so I got to talk to her, right?
Yeah.
So you put the package on your back, and in the fucking menu, it's like thermonuclear weapon.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh,
I was
okay.
like, why doesn't it just say mystery package?
Yeah, it literally says thermonuclear weapon.
So then when we get to where Fragile is, Sam's all like, it's a bomb? It's like, we knew it was a bomb already.
yeah.
It told us.
Oh, yeah.
So then it's like, what are we going to do with it? Oh, throw it in the tar pit. Okay, we throw it in the tar pit. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah. So
But it was
there's
so
a
stupid.
there's a whole thing with the package where if you stray too far from it, it'll explode.
Yeah.
So I had it in my truck.
Oh, no.
Or did I have it in my truck? Yeah, I had it in my truck.
Yeah.
And I was just like wandering around doing stuff. And, and I could see it over there just blinking away. I'm
Mhm.
like, great, it's a bomb. So I'm doing my thing, go back to the truck, you know.
Did you
drive
miss
back
that
in.
part that it said if it gets too
Yeah,
far
yeah,
away from you?
totally missed
okay,
it.
Okay.
And then I get back and I look at the thing and it's like, oh yeah, okay, great.
It's
oh,
armed?
It's armed? If we're straight too far, it explodes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
So what?
Super lucky.
Oh, it didn't explode?
No.
Oh,
that was
okay.
fine. Yeah, there's also a whole question here where we go to the junk dealer. Like that's this quest we kind of started on was junk
Yeah.
dealer. And then the junk dealer was like, hey, take this to the art
Yeah.
studio. It's a thing. It's very fragile. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I put it on my back. It's like, oh, no.
You got to call it.
No,
carry it in
you
your
have to
hand.
carry it in your hand. I'm like, and you have to like hold the trigger to carry it in
Yeah.
your hand. I was like, oh, is that why I keep dropping stuff? Because I'm not holding the trigger?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I just kept dropping it because I was like, oh, I must be overweight.
Yeah. No, you just have to actually hold it.
Yeah.
So that whole thing with the junk dealer, I don't know why he had a sand dial. Is that what they're called? What is that thing called?
Yeah, a timer, like a sand timer.
Yeah.
But it was like a Harilium timer.
Yeah. And he wanted to be taken to, he thought his wife or girlfriend was alive, even though or I don't know why we were
So
taking it.
something happened, this Asian mother and daughter where he took care of. When something happened on whenever the timefall happened, whatever, they were living with him and then they kind of went on their own way. But the daughter made him a Chirilium sand.
But they were like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, it's not implied at the start that they were, but at the end it is
Yeah.
implied that they were. And so you have to like deliver this thing. And you actually see an actual human being come out of one of those things. Like the junk dealer comes out and gives you the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
I
it's
see
like,
what you're
what,
saying.
an actual person?
Yeah, it's not just the
What?
hologram.
It's not just a
The
hologram?
guy comes out, right?
He comes out and then you deliver the thing and she comes out. She's like, oh yeah, the junk dealer.
Yeah. My mom said he was dead.
Yeah.
And he thought she was dead too.
Yeah.
So she's like, you have to deliver me back to him.
It's like, oh, okay. How are we going to do this?
So we put her in a Ziploc bag.
You literally put her in a Ziploc bag and
throw her
pack
on
her
her
on her
backpack,
back and go on
and
your
walk
way.
her back over.
Yeah.
Her voice acting was not particularly good.
No.
Because I think she was I think the face was the actual girl that did the
Mhm.
voice. But it's obvious that English is her second language.
Yes.
And obvious that she doesn't have proper good pronunciation. So it sounded like she was just saying the lines phonetically.
Yes, I think she was.
So like she can probably speak English, but she doesn't really know how to say it properly.
Act English.
Yeah. Anyways, it was not the best voice acting I've heard in the game.
No, definitely not.
It was an interesting story anyways, when
Yes.
we deliver them and then they're like, let's get married and whatever. And then the junk dealer is no longer a sour grape.
Yeah.
So that was part of the thing. He was just like, fuck everybody.
Mhm.
Now he's like, oh, the light of my life is back. I'm not a total doucher.
Yeah.
So,
And so he gives you the speed legs.
yes. So you can run. Oh, that's what he gives you so you can get over there fast.
Yeah.
But then he gives you something else afterwards, I think, too. Or maybe you have to do another quest to deliver him something. Because I got another gun. Did you get the sticky gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the sticky gun. And that's a whole quest thing you do for Lake Knot City is you have to go into this bandit camp and get a bunch of sticky guns.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's one of the quests as well.
So that was an interesting one because I was up on the road and it shoots pretty far.
I haven't fired it yet.
It shoots really far.
Yeah.
Like you'll see something way in the distance and it'll be like, oh, I can grab that. And it just yeets it back and you just sort of grab it out of the sky.
Oh, man.
But as I was up on the road, I'm way up top, right? I'm like, oh, there's mules down there. Like, let me steal their stuff. So I just shot it at their stuff and the bags come up and I grab it. So I got all their stuff. And I guess I wasn't really paying attention to like the little overview thing where it'll tell you what's happening. Because they weren't mules.
They were just regular porters.
They were porters. So every time I stole something, they're like, the porter doesn't like that. Minus 2,000 likes. Yeah, so I lost all these likes.
Oh, man.
But I stole all their shit anyway. So. But it's pretty cool, like, putting all this shit in the truck and just driving down the road and you just don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. Because you get to build the truck.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
And you just load the truck up, drive down the road.
Yeah, I love that. But I'd be up on the road way up there and be like, oh, there's a crate over there. Just pick it up, throw it on my back, drive around.
I gotta do that because I'm still building the highway.
Yeah.
And I need ceramics like nobody's business because you need like 3,000 ceramics. I'm like, oh my God.
I've only built a road down to the one before the satellite dish, whatever that one is.
Yep.
I haven't gone any further than that.
I'm all the way down to South Knot and 3 past now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just 2.
Yeah,
I can't remember. But yeah, they're getting really expensive.
Yeah. And I haven't done any of those taking out the mule camps that you did where people move in.
They don't move in. They respawn.
Oh.
But once you take down a mule camp, more of those friendly porters will show up.
Okay.
Actually, if you go up to them, they will offer you what they're carrying.
Oh, interesting. They don't like it when you steal it.
No.
They'll offer it to you.
If you walk up to them, they will stop, wave, and hand you whatever they're holding.
Interesting.
For you to take.
Pretty cool. Yeah, so it's getting like easier to play as we go further along with all the different upgrades you can do. Like I can carry like a fucking just giant stack. Oh, the one thing that I like and also dislike is that if my stack is too high, it gets knocked off when I like walk through a doorway. I just was like, I was thinking regular video game style, like whatever, no problem, walk through the door. And I walk through and just like a clattering of shit all falls on the ground behind me. I was like, God damn it.
Yep.
Because I went into the first area, there's like one of the near Luden's fan. There's up on the hill, there's like a dungeon sort of. Mm-hmm. And the door is locked, but then you do a quest for Die Hardman and he'll give you a code to get through the first section.
Nice.
And then you go into the next section and there's like mules in there that you take out and then you pick up something. And then there's another locked door in there that I haven't opened yet. So yeah, I was going to go back and do, like, I was like, oh, I'll do this thermonuclear thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to the next area and then I'll just come back and do a bunch of side stuff, mess around. And it was like, oh no, I'm in World War I.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I was like, because I was going to go back at the start and I'm like, I got too much stuff on me. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Once I hit the next section, I'll go back. And then, World War I.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get 3 new weapons that are lethal.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how those are going to work.
Well, I think, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because I didn't use them. But I was thinking maybe they'll work on BTs.
It could be.
So I'll eventually be machine gunning BTs or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't use them though, so.
No, I haven't used them either. I stuck them in my box.
I wonder if it's just because this flashback we're going to be killing guys.
That's what I was thinking too, because I stuck them in my box and then I went to the flashback, so I don't have them on me.
Oh yeah, I kept everything I think that I had on me, but I don't know if they're just. I think you don't have anything, and they're just laying on the map.
Okay.
So I think you're gonna pick them up there.
Yeah.
Because I did run around a little bit just to see what was going on. But yeah, like who the fuck? What's happening now?
Right.
Kojima, what have you done?
I think we're gonna get backstory just on BB's father.
Oh,
Now.
you think he's some sort of like Nazi scientist or something like that?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe because it's only this chapter is only one delivery.
Oh, well, we might have to play more than one.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
let's
for
see how
sure.
long. Like,
Yeah, we'll see how long.
knowing
it is.
Kojima, there's going to be a 3-hour cutscene. that we
Yeah.
have to sit through, so who knows what happens?
Yeah,
But yeah, it was very interesting stuff going on. Yeah, it's very like, anyways, just so ham-fisted sometimes. What'll be like, oh, you should talk to Fragile, but she's down in South Lake, not City, whatever. And then you'll be like, oh, I'll teleport to her. No, sorry, teleportation's not working. You're gonna have to travel down there. Sorry, something's going on with the chiral network. You can't teleport. It's like,
oh yeah,
my
because
God.
she lost her connection to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very convenient
For whatever,
at that
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Because we have to take the nuke is what the problem
Yeah.
was. So
Yeah.
just so like, ugh. Anyways.
Yeah. Every time Die Hardman comes up after I make a delivery, I'm like, shut up. I don't care, dude.
Yeah, he does tell you some interesting things sometimes, but I haven't read any of the like
No, me neither.
there's too much of it.
There's so much.
And they're not really like story related. They're more like what inspired Kojima to make this movie. Especially the little chips you find. It'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
he really liked the movie Christine. Like-
There is some stuff that is like pointing
Oh.
towards secrets and whatever,
Yeah.
I think.
Have you got any stars unlocked?
No.
Okay. If you get one of the locations to 5 stars,
Mhm.
they'll give you maybe it's director's cut. Have you got any place to 5 stars?
No, most stuff is at 4,
Okay.
I think.
If you get them to 5 stars, they'll be like, oh, I got something for you. And they'll give you a star emblem that you put on your pants. So I have 2 stars now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because
That's
we're
cool.
best friends.
Yeah.
So I've only done 2 to 5-star level, but anyways.
Yeah, I don't have everyone at 5-star level.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
did
I've been mainly concentrating just on building.
building
roads.
2 in the first area because they were just so easy to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like I did. So in the first area, I went back and I built like 3 bridges right at the start
Yeah.
because I was tired of driving into the water
Yeah.
in those little creeks. So I just built like 3 bridges in a row. And then I leveled them up too because if you get them to level 2, you can put a hologram on them and put a song on them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll level it up as well. Also because it's like literally a 5-second walk to go back to like Capital
Yeah.
Knot City, gear up, and then drive to this thing. So yeah, it's interesting for sure, but it's also annoying as hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I don't fall down as much and I can run.
Oh, dude, that makes the game so much better.
Yeah.
When you don't have to be packing 1,000
Yeah.
boxes on your back.
Yeah.
Even with like the power legs.
Yeah.
It makes the game so much better.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time. So
Now I'm like looking forward to playing the game.
Exactly.
Rather than before I was like, I gotta walk all the way over here.
I know.
And now it's like, oh, just run all the way over here.
It'll be
I'll just
interesting
drive all the way
when
over
I
here.
unlock some of the new delivery things in the director's cut that you don't have access to, like the cargo cannon.
Yeah.
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 So it'll be interesting to see.
I've been using the cargo sled a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I keep one on me, and then I'm like, oh well, here's 1,000 ceramic. That's gonna be really heavy, so stick it
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
carrier.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, 1,800 really.
Yeah.
Because ceramic's a weird number.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I'm still enjoying it. So
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to log in and get probably 30,000 likes on my highways.
yeah, I'm wondering how many I'm gonna get too. Not that those likes really do anything. For
No,
me.
they don't.
Just sort of like levels you up and gives you a new nickname or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're interesting anyways.
Yeah, I hopefully someone's made some deliveries down the line to the places, because trying to find 2,000 ceramic to put into one thing is almost impossible.
Oh yeah. You could always go back to the previous area.
Yeah, I that's on my planned list to do, because there's it's just opened up now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll build a truck back there and see if I can get it through the hills.
Oh, that was the other thing, is I got a message from the first guy in an email. He said he went to actually looked at this one for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he said he was at the incinerator and there was weird lights up there and I should investigate them.
Oh,
So I might go check that out
They
too.
do give you little hints in those emails sometimes about things you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten emails where there'll be like side quests. Like, I lost my whatever from mules. Can you get it back for me? So I might check some of those out and see. But yeah, Higgs, the dumbest terrorist.
Yeah.
I did like throwing the nuke into the tar pit, though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was a little sense of urgency, but you know, I drove the truck the entire way
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I did too, but when I got there, I liked the little tutorial told me how to swing my arm so I could like, throw it too. It's like, oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, good game. Still enjoying it. Can't wait to play more.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, now I've had to wait quite a while.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll let you know how it goes and how long you should play till. I am only going to get the opportunity to play today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I got to go to the coast.
Oh yeah, no Steam Deck.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's on Epic. I could install it, but then I won't have my.
There you go.
Probably won't have my save game.
It's cloud save.
Is it cloud save?
I think everything on Epic is cloud save.
Not everything.
Okay. Well,
I know there was some stuff that wasn't, so I'm not entirely sure if this was.
Okay. Well, check her out. Maybe you can play it a bit.
Yeah.
Do some delivering while you're delivering knowledge.
Knowledge delivery.
Yep.
Yep. Sounds good. And remember everyone, this is a game club. We invite you to play along with us. Join the Discord down below, or we're live on twitch.tv/StreamVoidPod every Sunday at 11 a.m. PST.
Yeah, man.
And you can play along with us.
Yeah, what he said.
Yep. And that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. If you like what you heard, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing. Join the Discord and let us know what we're doing like.
Yeah.
Those are words that don't make any sense, but I've said them.
I understood them in a roundabout
a classic way that I talk.
Yes.
And don't forget patreon.com/StreamVoidPod, the only way to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues.
Nice.
And with that being said, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you kill someone, you can just put them in a truck and dump them into the tar. I think you can fit 8 bodies on a truck. I've only had 1 body that I've had to incinerate, thankfully. Everyone else I've just tied up and kicked in the head.
Yep. Tie him up, kick him in the head.
Yeah.
And then they're catching Z's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty interesting anyways.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when I level up, I can carry more gear, so I like that.
Yep. More gear, more better.
Yep, exactly. I am going to go to this grocery store as usual. And then I'm going to go home and get this video vibing.
Video vibe.
And then, other than that, I don't know what is going on.
Podcast files. This is where I want to go. StreamVoid podcast. This is where I want to go.
Colton. Kill them Terrys. Drax them skloonst.
Drax them skloonst.
What?
Good question.
I don't understand what that means.
That's a big what.
Exactly.
Tank. Too bad you went to dinner. Because I was going to say words about Marvel series, but you left.
He fucked off. What a guy.
Fucked off for some religious dinner.
Oh yeah, religious dinner. Love a religious dinner.
Yeah, the wife's up at her grandparents.
Oh yeah?
Having Chinese food.
Oh, yum.
I'm always so tired after the podcast. I don't want to do anything.
You better do it. You better do it.
I don't need to do it. I don't need to do anything.
You better do it.
I don't need to do anything.
Happy wife, happy life. Unless she doesn't want you there.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
All right, then you're fine too. Yeah, I'm going to go to the grocery store.
Can I get this phone to turn on? That's the real question.
That is the real question.
It was charging.
Oh, I forgot to put on here about the Twitch new hype trains. I thought I did.
Oh, yeah. Infinite hype train.
Yeah. Anyways, no big deal. Doesn't affect me. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. I'm a little peckish myself.
Might get a Sandy.
Have a couple tacos.
Taco. Very good.
Shitty Easter slasher, probably.
We could have done for movie night. If only I did a movie night. Yeah, probably. There probably is. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there is.
Mosh is suggesting we watch a Key and Peele, the worst guy to sit next to on an airplane.
Where's he suggesting that?
Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Mosh? It's streamer mode, apparently.
Streamer mode. Ah. Oh. The fuck. There we go. I'm definitely thinking about eating
Gotta eat.
something.
I'm gonna have a couple tacos.
I'm not gonna have
Oh, amount of
tacos.
cheese.
Good. I'm gonna get some chips. I have salsa.
He ain't talking about no terror cloth. He ain't talking about no terror cloth.
Okay. Let's shut this show down.
Shut it down, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to shut her.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Too hungry.